Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, I'm LB Hackabuff, and welcome to my stream. I'm joined in person again with my dear friend, Miss Ren Reckless.
I'm a dinosaur.
I'm a bat. I got wings. And welcome to the stream. We're playing a new game today.
Yeah, finally.
Yes, I know. We've been...
Finally in person.
I know, yeah.
Playing a new game.
The COVID and all of that other stuff. I know you can't say that on YouTube, but it's
Can you
what...
not?
They demonetize people who say it. I don't know why.
That's why the game Grump's called the Backstreet Boys.
The Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Yes, exactly.
I didn't know that. Interesting. Learning new things every day.
Yeah. Hey, bud. We are back. We're gonna play another Call of Cthulhu type game. Lauren's healthy, looking adorable, and we're drinking, as always, Social Club. Sponsor us, please. But we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna fade us over, and you're gonna see we are playing.
I do look tired as hell, though. Let me say that.
Well, I mean, you did work all this week.
I did, yeah. It was hard. It was hard work.
Let me know how our levels are, as always. I'm gonna turn the in-game volume down just a little bit because it seems kind of loud on our end. But...
Yeah. So, as always, we don't know what this game is about, so we're just gonna get into it again.
There's tentacles, so I assume it's Cthulhu-like. I know.
Ooh.
And let's start a new game. Oh, I was like, I thought I needed me to do something on that.
We're in our office.
Oh, in your office, Boston, Massachusetts. Your office. Everything is actually cropped to scale. I don't know, Lauren's your first time seeing the new overlay on the screen thing.
Oh, I was like,
I know you've seen it before, but like, I did crop it correctly. It's off the screen. So this is gonna be a lot of reading, which we all know how that goes.
Gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm bad until I'm drunk. Lauren's bad. Is good until she's drunk. So, forward. We are fans of the strange world of Innsmouth, but we recognize that the problematic beliefs of H.P. Lovecraft. This game has been produced by a group of people who believe in inclusion and equality. Okay, so H.P. Lovecraft was an asshole. Just so everyone's clear. I also do not agree with any of his views.
Have you ever... There was a show... Warehouse 13.
Oh,
where H.P. Oh, Jesus Christ.
H.P. Lovecraft
was a woman. It was really interesting.
Oh.
She was like new time travel and I don't know, created a bunch of stuff. It was very interesting.
Okay. Your progress will be, the story will be saved at the end of each chapter. There are 35 chapters in total. At the end of the chapter, the screen fades to black and the green save icon appears in the bottom right, which you guys can't see, but we can. We recommend you always end the game after such a save point to make sure none of your progress is lost.
Thank you for telling me how to play games.
Well, sometimes they don't. This game was supposed to be like 8 hours or something like that. So we will probably be playing this for 2 sessions.
Or more.
I mean, knowing us.
Yeah. We get distracted easily.
Yeah.
My eyeball itches.
Stop itching your... Nobody wants to see that, Lauren.
I'm trying.
Do you want me to itch your eyeball?
No.
The face you just... No!
Don't touch my eye!
Do you need a tool for it?
No.
Alright, cool, let's get into it.
Yeah.
Alright. We're in our office in Boston, Massachusetts. A little Cthulhu over here.
Cthulhu.
Alright. The last rays of sunshine filter in through the blinds of your empty office. Ooh, this is This is second person perspective.
Oh.
I have a degree in English. Can you tell? Can anyone tell? The pathetic stench of whiskey, cold cigarette smoke, and canned ravioli fills the air. I was just thinking about what the smell of cold cigarette smoke would be.
Do they mean like stale?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is that what they wanted? Is that the word
I don't know. Well, maybe it's like it's stuck in the like carpet and all the furniture.
Like that would be stale.
Yeah. The screeching tires. Okay, this is English.
Tires.
And constant beeping of car horns out there on the street tell you that it's gone. It's gone 8 p.m. I didn't read that wrong. It's English. People are on their way home, finishing their day. You should join them. Did you watch?
We should go home.
We should go home. Peace. I'm already home. Hey. Did you watch any of my stream when I streamed We Happy Few?
A little bit, because then we were gonna go on our date that didn't happen.
Yeah, yeah. Did you see? Were we supposed to do something after that? You and I?
Were we?
I don't know. You said we were supposed to. Oh, you and Matt were supposed to go on a date. I was like, wait,
you missed
what?
our date.
I know. I was like, you didn't say anything.
No.
I see. Okay. Don't
Matt
freak
and
me
I-
out.
Sorry, Matt and I were.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I did a bunch of different British accents, and then I got to a Cockney accent, and boy, did it not go well. Oh no, you might have even. Yep. You know what? I'm actually better. My focus was on like late Victorian horrors.
Oh, we decide.
Do we want to go home or stay? If we go home, is it gonna end the game? I feel like I need to take this down because I can't see.
Yeah. This hood is humongous. Look at this.
Wow. You're a dinosaur.
I'm a dinosaur.
Should we stay at our desk or go home? We're stalling.
We should stay at our desk because we're a workaholic.
Yeah. Your day was long and frustrating. You are running. It's kind of like my sex life, right? What was that sound?
Because I didn't listen to what you said. I just reacted.
You're running out of ideas how to handle the calls of people who want money from you. A cold shiver runs down your spine
Why do
as you
people
flick
want
through a
money?
pile of unpaid bills because we can't pay the bills.
Oh, okay.
We can't
Are we a private eye?
I'm guessing, but I don't know. We could be a tax person.
A tax
I don't know, man.
person.
Hey, Artemis.
Hello.
Yep. On top of the pile is a reminder from your landlady. You're 2 months
Ooh.
behind on your rent.
Oh, are we now?
The next one is a three-figure invoice from a game company. We were talking about drinking, so I was like, you tried to claim them as a business expense in your last investigation, but somehow your client refused to pay. Three-figure invoice from a games company for in-app purchases. Oh boy. Hey, Mecca.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. But isn't that what the BOBs are for? Then there's a second reminder from your internet provider threatening to cut off your connection. You might take illegal action because without internet you can't work. Or live.
Okay, see, I was under the impression this was set back.
Like in the 1920s.
Yeah, and they're like,
you
internet
understand?
and app
Yeah.
purchases.
Oh, okay. Well, see, they're doing a good job of setting the scene.
Yes.
Without saying, like, 2000 and well, Boston, Massachusetts.
Your office.
Your office. You really need more internet.
Yep.
Your lawyer, a cigarette, a little fresh air.
A little fresh air sounds nice.
Yeah, let's get a little
Let's
fresh
get
air.
fresh
Yeah, you jerk open the blinds.
Ah!
Amongst the dust and the last rays of light shine into your eyes like a laser sight in a spy flick. Ah! It takes a few seconds for your eyes to adjust. Your gaze settles on Horns and Hooves pub across the street.
Thanks, Mecca.
Mecca, thank you so much for the subscription. I can't go get a cat, so Lauren has to go get a cat. Haha!
My dinosaur pants.
Does it have a tail?
No.
Oh, disappointing. But they're super cute. Lauren will be right back with your cat, Mecca. Thank you so much. How many simple jobs this dive has given you? Jealous wives whose husbands had to spy on. All you had to do was lie in wait at the window and take pictures of them coming out of the dirtiest hole in the town. Okay, question. Are we talking about the place that they were in or the person that they were in? You close the window before you see anyone you know. Yeah, it is a 20s detective noir, just so happens to be a 2020. You breathe a deep sigh. It might not have been a successful day, but at least it's over. You're looking forward to a classic Friday night, watching old mystery series at home in sweatpants and getting drunk on cheap booze. Cheers. Since the early afternoon, you've been staring at the foreboding bottle of liquor on the other end of the room. Up until now, a vague sense of professionalism has kept you from drinking yourself into oblivion. Now, nothing stands in the way. I feel like I'm better at reading when Lauren's not here. Suddenly, you hear someone at the door. Say, "Who is it?" or don't make a sound. Oh, we got a kitten. It's Abaddon. Hi.
Yes.
Thank you, Mecca.
Hold on, let me get her closer. I'll say some stuff. Pull me.
Say hi, Abaddon. You want to say something? Well, what do you have to say? Oh,
Yeah, okay. My
Thank-
face is dirty?
Thank
Yep.
you. Yes. All right. Do we want to talk to somebody?
Do we want to talk to somebody?
How hard-boiled are you? Is that a drug reference? Does that
You're
mean...
asking the
I don't,
wrong
I
person.
don't know. Is that a drunk reference? Because we're not yet. If very... Say something. No,
Oh.
no.
That made my face look gross.
What? Well, you do seem like you're very high right now. but
Yeah, I'm
Lauren's
so
just
tired.
very tired. She's got off work, yeah. Okay.
Who is it?
Who is it?
I don't know what's happening.
The door slowly cracks open with a timid creak. The unknown guest pauses. Then, in a breathy, melodic tone, you hear a woman utter,
Hello. Ooh.
your insides cramp. You suddenly realize that you haven't cleared your office this year.
What do you think is gonna happen?
You quickly try to clean up, invite her in. Just own it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a detective new. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel really bad about not knowing that reference.
Let's invite her in.
Let's invite her in. Oh.
What?
What?
Does she have a bottom lip?
She does. That's it, right there.
What? Okay, so she just was like, let me just put on lipstick on my upper
Yeah,
lip.
just a lipstick on the upper lip. That's
Good.
very
Good.
1920s.
Yes. Let me make it the brightest red I have.
By the light of the desk lamp, you now see a more than a silhouette. A breathtaking woman lights up your office. No doubt older than 40, maybe even 50.
I'm 50.
Wait, hard to say. How is she that attractive? I mean, maybe older women. Clad in black,
Have
a
you seen Jennifer Aniston?
fair. Skin tight dress, culminating in a. I don't know French.
I knew very
Deloquette.
little.
Oh,
Yeah.
I missed a click. Sorry. And a smoky eyeshadow as a dark angle washed ashore. Blonde, coiffed wavy hair under a dark beret. The faint light of setting sun catches in the strand of her hair, and you wonder how many heads this woman must have turned during her prime.
That's not what my brain.
She's completely different from your usual customers. Nervous bankers with sweat stains under their pit arms, convinced their wives of something going then with the mailman.
She does have a very sharp nose.
She does. Well, it looks like a foot.
She looks like she has cat eyes. You know, I brought my glasses. They're upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I was just up there.
I can't help you with that.
That's fine. I'll steal.
Every move she makes is calculated calculated grace. Smooth as an eel.
You did it.
I thought there were more words in that sentence. There weren't. Yes, the nose is very sharp. She walks towards you and sits down in the corner of your desk.
In the picture,
Determined,
she's
she
not
walks
on the
towards you
corner
and
of the
says, sorry.
desk.
Which is a little bold, which makes you blush. It's a little
Okay,
bold.
Yeah.
It's a little bold. Should we say that?
Yeah, listen.
Which is a little bold without asking you first, but professional, you're not giving anything away. She seems to want to play the seductive damsel in distress.
She does not look like she.
The quiet, amused voice of your subconscious is pleased that your stranger may be sharing your enthusiasm for film noir cliches. A far louder voice is surprised that this woman seems to think that a sexy pose. I stopped thinking halfway through that sentence, and my brain was like, no, you're reading. You have to focus.
You have to focus.
And revealing clothes.
Ooh. What is it?
What?
The Mecha found a game that is super. He got super. Jeez.
Oh, what game did you get
Scared.
Lauren? You have to address the comment before you talk to them.
You don't have to, it's just, you're gonna have to deal
What's
with
going
this
good,
today.
guys? It's the trash fire you guys all signed up for.
Never mind, just ignore me, keep going.
Okay. Both voices agree that they don't like being manipulated.
The forest! I'm sorry.
Write it down, Lauren.
Okay.
Just write it down somewhere, okay?
I got it.
Oh, boy.
Snoopy
Oh,
eye.
yeah. Lauren.
It's gonna be bad.
This is gonna be bad, apparently.
It's gonna be bad.
Because we're both tired. Lauren is the loopy tired, and I'm the not putting up with any shit tired. So I'm like,
I'm a
all right.
dinosaur.
Sure are, buddy. Sure. You don't think that the stranger perched on your table is trying to recover from a hard-working day? It's a lingerie model, and therefore you see no logical reason for her behavior. Jeez, this is a long description of this woman. When she begins to speak, her voice is smoky and full of promise.
So, femme fatale, she's gonna be part of the cult, or married to one. And then Bud said he's heard of it, survival. I feel like I kind of looked at it, but I didn't.
This is your line, Lauren. I'm waiting for you to read it.
Oh, you want me to?
Yes, you're doing the woman's voice. I'm not reading the whole thing.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, you're just gonna have to... My bad. My name is Dahlia Marsh. I'm looking for a private investigator. I was told you are one of the best.
She extends her hand. Kiss her hand. You come to the right place, lady. No. I'll play her game. You kiss her hand and wiggle your eyebrows in the same manner you've seen so often in those classic movies. The woman moves higher. The woman moves higher. Moves high.
This woman moves in higher circles and is used to luxury.
Thank you. You can tell by the strong smell of caviar she gives up. Do you even know what caviar smells like?
Caviar is just salty. I didn't think it had a smell.
If you play this right, you might even be able to increase the fee for this case. Oh, keep flirting. Good.
Keep flirting.
Let's go. Nothing is quite as attractive as a heroic private investigator. You think to yourself, while at the same time secretly trying to remove a piece of spinach lodged between your teeth.
What is wrong with us?
What a smart lady. What's a smart lady like you doing in a disgusting office like this?
This is your office?
Dahlia replies, bemused. You smile and nod slowly. Damn, you should change the subject quickly.
She came here. What?
Take her for dinner. Pay her a compliment. I don't think we can afford to take her to dinner.
No, that's a little too soon.
Yeah.
Hey, you just walked in. What do you want? You want to go to dinner?
Yeah. Lean forward and look deep into her eyes. You compliment her on her eyes or her dress.
Her dress while looking in her eyes.
Okay.
Look at my eyes!
Sorry.
Compliment me about my dress!
Yes, your dinosaur outfit. You make me nervous, Lauren. Don't yell at me. Your dinosaur outfit is very nice. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I clicked away. I'm sorry.
Aww.
Sorry.
It said, your dress is gorgeous and you were gorgeous. That's all I read.
Okay.
So you complimented.
Read that. I'll read
this. I was fine with the game until got to the part where I entered a dark cave with monsters and bodies hanging from the roof of the cave. At that point I was shaking and I wanted to leave the cave so bad, but I couldn't find the exit in the door.
Oh no, buddy.
Aww. A lot of things and nothing. What? I don't remember what we were reading.
Your winning smile slowly starts to falter. Still silence. It feels precisely like a dream. Like the one in which you have to give a presentation in your underwear.
I never had that dream.
I've never had that dream, no. You begin to feel sweat pooling on the small of your back. Your upper lip twitches desperately in an attempt to maintain your smile. Now would be the right time to disappear into a bottomless pit. Dahlia smiles patiently. After what feels like an eternity, she clears her throat.
If we could finally get to my point. It's about my daughter, Tabitha. She has disappeared.
You're pulling out a paper and pencil. This is going to be a walk in the park. A walk in the kidnapped kids park. Well...
What kind of park?
I don't know, man. The wrong kind of park.
Yeah.
Well, when did you last see her and where? The woman puts a fake smile.
We live in Innsmouth.
Say Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Yeah.
Innsmouth. I don't like it. We live in a city.
Yeah.
It's small. It's a small port town, north of Arkham.
Arkham City?
Yeah. Are we in
Batman?
Batman?
Mecca. Is that the right way to pronounce it? I say Innsmouth. It's English. You frown.
The 1920 years of the underwear dream.
Is the 1920s the year of the underwear dream? I did not know that.
This is not 1920s. There's in-app purchases.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No.
No.
We live in a town.
It's a bit vague. What's your child doing when you last saw her? What hobbies does she have?
Oh, you know, kids stuff. They just run around and play with their yo-yos, that sort of thing.
Dahlia nervously combs her hands through her hair. Does your daughter have any friends? Yo-yos? What about her father? What does your daughter look like?
What does your daughter look like? I feel like we need to ask all these
Yeah, I
questions, but
do.
yo-yos.
Yeah, but yeah. Let's ask about the father.
Okay.
We don't even know how old she is.
I don't even know what we're doing yet, so.
Okay, I'll do this one.
She's only 8, and the sweetest girl you could imagine. She's been missing without a trace since last week. None of her schoolmates have seen her, and no one knows where she might have gone. It's been a week. Here's a photo.
Oh, thank you.
I've been, an absent mother.
Yeah, apparently. Look at this little munch. Oh, that's yours.
I thought that was you.
I know.
I hand you a photo.
Look, this is...
Oh, look, this is my little munchkin. You started reading it, and then I got that into
sorry.
my head.
Oh!
Oh my...
Bum, bum, bum.
Innsmouth?
Good heavens.
Innsmouth. Innsmouth? Innsmouth?
Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Myth. Innsmouth.
Innsmouth.
It's going good, guys. It's going good. Good heavens. Is this supposed to be a joke? Is that really the face of a child or a snobby photo or shoddy photo edit? Are you being filmed as part of a reality TV show? One of my buttons came undone.
Aww.
A bit of stomach acid as a little bit of lunch slowly but surely makes its way up to the back of your mouth. You throw up into a drawer on your desk, swallow it like a man.
Okay, first of all, yeah, we're gonna swallow it because that is rude.
Yeah.
But that photo was not that bad.
Well, no. I mean, maybe in the style.
You got it right.
With narrow eyes, you swallow the bile. An involuntary bullet face? Dahlia continues to look at you hopefully. She obviously didn't notice your little mishap.
I don't think she really notices it at all.
Well, that was close. That could have been unpleasant. I'm so desperate.
I'm so desperate.
Oh, her eyes lock with yours. Don't you think there's something strange about your child? Ask more questions about the case.
Yeah, let's just insult it.
Yeah, let's not do that. So ask about the friends.
Yeah.
Does your daughter have any friends she might be staying with? Classmates, sports club members, anything like that? Dahlia silently shakes her head. Very strange. You're about to ask ask if the girl at least has imaginary friends, but you hold back.
Did we ask about her friend? Oh, okay.
No. What about Tabitha's father? Are you separated? Often children reappear with family members.
There's reappear.
Dahlia smiles sadly.
My little one can't swim well enough for that yet.
Your pen remains in the same spot on the notepad. What's that supposed to mean? Let her talk. Dig deeper.
I think those are the same.
Excuse me, but you struggle to find the right words to respond to such a cryptic statement. What in the hell do you mean by that? Like he can't swim enough? Dahlia turns up her nose. She doesn't seem comfortable with you asking personal questions. Still, she responds.
Oh, just an old saying in our village.
She smiles, but it doesn't reach her eyes. Dahlia turns her gaze away from you and looks longingly out the window.
There's no window.
No, we're in the basement.
Her father was a fisherman. Like most in the village. A few years ago, he went out to sea, but never returned. His boat was washed ashore weeks later. His colleagues told me that he had finally followed the call of the waves.
You keep quiet for a moment. Deceased family members are always a sensitive
Jump
subject.
right in the water. I'm one with the waves now. Goodbye.
Artemis, her father is a deep one. I bet her mother's a deep one too. Oh boy. Okay. All right. My sincerest condolences. She seems calm.
Is this me?
Yep.
Oh, somehow, I always knew that moment would come. I think my husband is in a better place now, and at some point, I'll join him. In the waves! I'll just go in a boat and jump in the waves and like, peace out!
Death! Death by sea! You take a closer look at Dahlia's outfit. Judging by her behavior and clothes, you never would have taken her for a fisherman's wife.
No, I would not. Let me read all these things.
Oh boy, okay.
knowing about Cthulhu mythos and Innsmouth is all this makes sense to me. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on if they know what it is. Let's leave it to the imagination. Our imagination, not theirs. Our imagination.
Uh-oh. That's not good. So should we inquire about more details of the case, the financial situation?
Let's just get some money from this bitch.
Okay. More details of the case or the financial?
The financial.
Forgive me for asking, but what do you do for a living? Dahlia's jaw tenses.
I work in the
Innsmouth.
It's Innsmouth tourist department.
Oh, is there a lot of tourism? For a widowed single mom, you're surprisingly well dressed, or you don't seem like someone who's hiding.
I just realized she was like doing this with her finger.
Mm.
She's like feeling her like fuzz on her dress slash boobs.
Mm-hmm. Surprisingly well dressed, I think.
Okay.
For a fisherman's widow and single mom, you're surprisingly well dressed. I should be doing an English accent, but I'm not going to. Either the tourism industry is more lucrative than I thought, or your husband is quite well insured. You take a theatrical break. Or is there another explanation? Dahlia smiles uncertainly.
My family is wealthy, old money, and some kind of local nobility. They don't understand this question. I don't understand what this question has to do with my missing daughter.
There is a combative glint in her eyes. Dirty money might be well connected to your daughter's disappearance. Ask more questions about the case.
She says more questions about the case.
Okay. Oh, yo-yos?
Yo-yos?
Hold on. Yo-yos? Ring
You
ring?
know that thing you said, like,
Yeah.
30 minutes ago? Let's circle back.
Can you hear that? That's the 90s calling. This is definitely not the 20s. It's the 90s calling, and they want their outdated toys back. Dahlia blushes. Normally you would find this quite attractive, but the case of a missing girl beckons, and you're utterly convinced by the way this woman pretends to be her mother. Oh. Unconvinced by the way this woman pretends to be her mother. Let's comfort her. I want to get on her good side. Something's fishy here. Yeah.
More reading.
That's all we're doing today.
Yeah.
Get ready for a whole episode of this. You have a nose for this sort of thing. That's why you become a private investigator. Or, to be more precise, that's why you took an online detective course for for a one-off fee provided a necessary qualification. But it's time to take this visitor to task. You look at her closely. Why did you come to me, or has your daughter really disappeared?
Okay, why? Okay, never mind.
Let's get aggressive.
Let's get aggressive.
Let's get aggressive.
Be aggressive.
Oh no. Has your daughter really disappeared? You simply can't help questioning her further. Her story simply doesn't wash. Although this is exactly what your instructors warned you about. You're sticking to your principles. Dahlia's mouth becomes even more pinched. Something you didn't think possible. Look, she has stuff on her lower lip.
Now. You make that face.
Oh yeah, the game is set in the 21st century. Thank you for looking it up, Mecca. An online detective course. Yep, that's us.
Yep.
Online schooled.
Hey, I did online school for a minute.
I'm not saying that it's bad.
I'm just sharing.
Oh.
Just having a share. Oh, is it my turn? I resent this insolence. Of course, she's disappeared. What do you take me for?
You stare at one another. The only sound in the room, the roar of the rush of the traffic creeping through the window. Dahlia's face remains motionless, icy, and you have neither evidence nor arguments to back up your suspicions. She still seems angry, but she also seems desperate.
Yeah, she's also
and
still
dependent
playing with
on
the
your
fuzz
services.
on her
Yeah.
dress. I am angry.
Are you flirting with me? It's your choice to ask more questions about the case, accept the case, reject the case.
Yeah, the whole game takes place in the book. Yes.
I think so. But what are we doing?
Let's just accept it.
All right, let's
go
go.
find her fucked up
You
daughter.
nod. A missing persons case. Nothing unusual. I'm sorry. I just had a thought because I don't have socks on, and they have like cuffs on the ankles too, and it's adorable. And I just thought about like flicking my foot up in the air, but we can't have feet on Twitch, so this is what goes through my brain as I'm reading, and that's why I can't
also have
read.
cuffs that are pink.
Yeah.
I also have spikes down the back.
Spikies. Okay. Nothing unusual. The conventional little girl runs away from home after reading the first romance novel. Usually they hide in the edge of the forest or in a library.
That's where I hide.
Should be pretty straightforward.
On the edge of the forest.
Yeah, obviously.
Yep.
For a week.
Yep.
Before you can say
By
anything,
myself.
she drops a photo of the child and a roll of bills on your desk.
Kitty. Is that a cat?
Yes, it's a very long cat. Lauren!
For your expenses.
You nod slowly, trying not to drill down the front of your shirt. You haven't seen that much money in ages.
Here's your money.
Ah, thanks! Actually, that is a... yeah.
What?
I'll tell you later. You don't have much time to prepare. A quick search reveals that only one bus goes to Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth.
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 Innsmouth?
Innsmouth.
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 I don't know what I'm
It's gonna
saying.
be great.
Yeah.
And on only one stay. A pattern emerges in your research. The first news items related to this little coastal town are all about missing persons. Oh boy.
Artemis said I was gonna ask about feet being banned on Twitch, and then I thought about it for 1 second.
Okay, but why do all the sexy things need to be banned? Like, I understand, like, oh, kids could come across it, but I definitely have a mature filter on my stuff, which means that children shouldn't be watching my stream. And even if I show my feet for 2 seconds, it's not like people are gonna lust after them. They're not that great. I mean, they're kind of cute, though.
Yeah,
I kind of cute. My nails are really long, though. I've been noticing that. In addition, you find some rather old-fashioned articles that praise the coastal town as a secret holiday destination. The best fish.
Untouched beach promenade.
Authentic fishing people. A recurring buzzword.
Authentic, as opposed to these fake fishing people.
Oh, no!
Feet on my Twitch channel, be gone!
Oh, no! Go get if you get Abaddon and show her feet, she'll... Oh, she's up on the couch.
She's cleaning herself.
I'm sorry, I won't get her. Dolly's given you an address which you're supposed to drop off her daughter as soon as you find her. She also wrote down her phone number on the child's photo. You take another look at the picture before you pack your things. Thank you, Mecca. She's like, what? Pete's.
Sorry, I have to teach you about.
Here they are. Here's the Pete's. Let's see our Pete's. Pete's. Ah, scandalous. And her belly.
And her belly.
Her naked belly.
And her naked bum. Oh, let me cover her.
Oh,
Shame.
Kitten. As opposed to fishing people with a pee.
That looks like, I don't know what that looks like.
Bye, bus. Oh, no. There's more.
Hydrate.
Oh.
I don't have my cup. Freak child.
Yum. God damn it.
I don't have a cup of water.
Mecca. Here, switch.
I'm not drinking out of your cup. I'm sorry. We're gonna be safe. I took a sip.
Does that mean we can't make out tonight?
Yeah.
Boo! The next morning you travel by bus or by hitchhiking. Let's travel by bus.
Yeah, let's not hitchhike.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're saving. We saved. That was the first chapter. Boston, 22nd of September. Have you ever been to Boston?
No.
I have.
Thank you.
Well, I went to an anime convention there. Your journey begins at a busy bus station. There's supposed to be a bus line that departs from here to Innsmouth. Period. Buses, you think to yourself, are not only an environmentally friendly means of transportation. They're also easy on your wallet.
Go.
Best Boston.
I don't accent, so.
Oh, let me think. I can only do New York. I can't think of Boston. Boston, Massachusetts. Don't come at me.
Don't come at me, bro.
Do it. No, I can't. No. That's it.
Yeah,
I got New York and that's it.
No, yeah, I have never really been to the East.
I can sing.
Coast.
Well, where's Baltimore's in Massachusetts, right?
Yes.
So
You should know this.
I mean, I know that because my brother lives there, but
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Hairspray song, and I'm like, but I don't think anyone in that movie has a Boston accent.
Now I'm trying to think of how that song goes.
Good morning, Baltimore. Every day's like an open door. Every night is a fantasy. Every sound's like a symphony. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not singing. I like hurt
I
myself
know you did.
while
I'm so
I was driving here.
Sadly, the departure boards aren't of much help. New York, Maine, Rhode Island, no trace of Innsmouth as a destination.
It's not real.
Oh. You wander around for a while until you notice a cleaner eating a sandwich at the side. You're gonna bother someone on their lunch break?
Yeah. Hey, yo, what's up?
Hey, yo! GG! You look around, talk to the cleaner, continue search on your own. I mean, I feel bad talking to someone on their lunch break, but I feel like to get things...
Baltimore is in Maryland.
What did I say?
You said Massachusetts.
It will start with the M.
Also, her brother lives there.
In Baltimore?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Boston, Massachusetts. Baltimore, Maryland. There's
Where's
a lot of...
smart.
I'm not very good with the first letters of the, like, if they match, I'm, like, they just are the same in my mind. Continue searching on your own. That was it. I shouldn't have done that. You let the man eat his greasy food. Can't be that hard to find your way. After several minutes, you finally find an overview map. The bus line to Innsmouth seems to be a bit out of the way, near very last stop. It looks like it's been improvised, just in between some trash cans. Sure, where else?
Where's this bus hiding?
Where is this bus hiding?
Where are
Where's that bus?
you?
Where's that bus? In between two polished greyhounds, travelers stowing their luggage, saying goodbye, and dropping entirely into their seats, there is a kind of dumpster. A dumpster with windows and wheels.
A bus?
No, it's actually a bus. It's a bit on the rusty side, and even from a distance you sense a strange smell it emits. Is that sulfur?
Oh.
Uh-oh. You're not convinced how this thing is supposed to drive. It's, in its vicinity. I was like, you know this word, say the word, and my mind just could not.
It's like, nah,
In its vicinity, everything is noticeably quieter than the other bus stops. People getting on show no signs of emotion. Nobody's trying to jump in the queue here. See, this was written by English people, because we don't call it a queue.
No, we don't call it.
Yeah. Nobody's trying to jump the queue, or instead of the passengers move past the bus driver in a uniform speed, one after the other, shuffling up and the creaking steps. Each two-seater bench is occupied by individuals, as if they want to make sure no one comes in contact with their fellow passengers. The sign clearly says Innsmouth. No departure time, no stopovers, just Innsmouth.
I've been brainwashed.
Yes! Oh, okay.
Oh, we're on the
Ooh.
bus.
I have a map that has Innsmouth on it, and it's the Lovecraft Country map. Yay! That's so exciting, Becca. I just started watching Lovecraft Country.
I haven't started it yet, but
It's good, but also, like, really upsetting to watch sometimes because it does take place in the South during, bad times.
Yeah, bad. The bad.
I'm watching it with Pro. I'm not sure if you know Pro Restarter.
I've seen it.
And one of my English friends, and they were saying that.
Why don't you watch TV with me?
I don't know, when are you free?
I don't know, you just gotta text me.
Okay. I book things ahead of time, so. Anyways, they were saying that it's interesting to learn about American history from like TV shows and stuff because they don't learn it like we do, and we don't learn about.
We don't even learn it correctly.
That's true. It's like we learn about the Revolutionary War, and then like we skip to the Civil War, and then it's like, oh, integration.
Yeah.
You know how much time was in between there?
Yes.
Lots.
Lots of bad things
Lots
happen.
of bad things happen.
But
So
we
some
don't get
really
to
good
know.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 1600. Yes, pretty
Yeah.
much exactly. I mean, the whole the African American
It's-
community has had it really shitty forever, and it's sad.
It's still
It's still not great.
still not great. No. That was one thing when I went to school. I went to college in the South, like in Tennessee.
Yeah.
And that was, I always felt like we come from, like, I feel like Grand Rapids is like, we're conservative, but they're trying to be, you know? It was always like even a further step back from where I was, and then going into like college and there, I was like, I felt like we did all this stuff and then we're still having to go. There was like 2 gay people in my college.
That's so weird.
It was strange.
Yeah. I mean, things still aren't like, I mean, for people who aren't white and straight,
Yeah.
it's really tough. Like, there is a possibility that I could, you know, the next person I date could be a chick. I'm gonna have to tell my dad that's, like, I'm sure he knows, but he doesn't know.
Yeah.
He's not ready to, you know, to be with that reality for a while, but.
That's why I don't tell my parents things.
Yeah.
I also don't want to confuse them.
Yeah.
They're getting really off topic.
Okay, yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to this fun game.
Yeah.
Oh, you lived in Missouri. I'm so sorry. What's in Missouri?
What's in Missouri?
Tell us what's a big city in Missouri?
Why are you looking?
I don't know, cause I don't know.
I was in Tennessee.
I know. Missouri's like, I feel like I've been to a national park in Missouri, but I can't think of it right now. You standing on the stairs of the bus, talk to the driver, show your ticket, sneak past in silence. I think you should show your ticket.
Yeah.
You hand the driver your ticket. No reaction. At least you can't make out a reaction. Make out.
At least you can't make out.
Yeah, I guess. At least we can't make. That's fine. The lighting is poor, and the shadow of this dusty driver's cap covers almost his entire face. You notice something strange on his neck, but you can't.
Ozarks.
Huh?
There's that show, The Ozarks.
Oh, St. Louis! Yeah! Okay, Kansas City. Yes. Yes, I've driven through Missouri. I know because we stopped at Kansas City, Missouri. Not Kansas City, Kansas. Yes.
Yes.
Isn't there a Kansas City in Kentucky, too?
I don't.
Anyways. Yes!
I always just
Thank you.
drove. The only place I went to in Kentucky was. Oh God, my brain is crapped out. I swear I had to go to get groceries. I don't know. I lived in Tennessee right where Kentucky and Virginia met, and like literally through the tunnel 5 minutes is where I live. So we had to drive into Kentucky to do groceries and stuff, and then you had to drive into Virginia to get alcohol.
There's like, so it's I think in Tennessee there are no you can't gamble in Tennessee, but
I never had a thing to gamble, so like that was not like a.
I think that's what Sarah said. So like in Kentucky there are a lot of like right on the border there are a lot of like casinos and stuff.
Oh yeah. I live in the middle of nowhere, so
yeah.
I don't know what this was.
The sulfur odor has increased. A queue is formed behind you, but no one's pushing or complaining. That's weird.
Yeah,
Anywho,
right.
back to the game. The people wait quietly and patiently. Get out of here. Say something. Just keep walking.
Are we walking in? I thought we were on the bus.
We were showing our ticket to the bus driver and they didn't respond. So
okay, so just keep walking.
let's keep walking. You shuffle sideways through the center aisle and you don't remember the bus looking this long from the outside. You're surrounded by shabby 2-seater benches and some are already occupied. 1 traveler per row. The last bench is free. Look like the upholstery is torn in some places though, or has been slid open.
Better not sit on it.
You can see springs with sharp edges and some sticky liquid seems to have leaked onto the floor. Why didn't you just sit down on one of the free rows? Here in the back, almost everything is occupied. Most of the passengers seem to have purposely sat down in the aisle seats, blocking off the window seats. Maybe it's an opportunity to get a little closer to a common Innsmouth visitor. Sit down with someone.
Let's sit down.
Let's
Let's not
sit
sit down
right?
with the strange liquid.
As a nonconformist, you join one of the passengers in a double seat. Since only one man who was so considered to sit in the window, your options are limited anyways. As far as you can tell, the man is a haggard figure with barely any luggage. The hood of this gray jumper pulled... It's okay. This is what I don't like. I will tell you this. I don't like when they base, like, games and stuff in, like, American cities and stuff, and it's written by people who are not American, and then they, like, add words and stuff that aren't American.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that this was... I mean, maybe this was released for an English audience, and that makes sense, but I think it's... I mean, maybe I'm being too picky here, but I think it seems insincere. You have no opinion?
I have no opinion.
Okay.
I literally... Nope.
It's fine.
But also, I didn't know where that place was to
Yeah.
begin with, so I'm just, like, going with
we're
the
in
flow.
Boston, remember?
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
See, you're getting confused.
Yep.
It's confusing.
Yep.
And similarly, the other way, like if somebody is writing a story that takes place in England or in, you know, wherever in Russia or whatever, and they don't use vernacular that is from that area, like that bothers me too. Just so we're clear, it goes both ways.
Huh?
Yay!
Where
are you
did
gonna
you put
post it? Yeah.
Where are you gonna put it? Okay.
The hood of the gray jumper is pulled too far into his face and makes it look. The man looks out into the street as if something very important is happening there and requires his attention. Is this seat taken? You ask politely. He turns his head and gives you a brief once-over.
Oh.
Without saying a word, he turns away again. Sit down anyways. Go to the rear bench instead.
Let's just sit down with the creepy man.
Look at his... How big is his neck?
I don't know.
You say, all right. That wasn't a no either. You sit down and regret it instantly. The smell of sulfur is now overpowered by something else. Something that smells like it's been in the sun for too long. You're trying to catch a glimpse of what's under that hoodie. See, they say hoodie.
Yeah.
Does this person have a genetic defect?
Well, I mean, his neck looks weird.
Is he malnourished? Look at his body shape, too. You're not sure exactly where the problem might be, but you're trying to stay professional. You awkwardly stare into the headrest of the person in front of you. Talk to the stranger next to you, or sit in awkward silence?
Let's just sit in awkward silence.
Okay. It also fits the style of the Cthulhu. Yeah, it does.
He has webbed hands. He does have webbed hands.
Oh, gross.
Noticed that. Oh.
I don't know which Discord. I can DM it to you if you want. Yeah, DM it to me. Yeah. Yes, he does have webbed hands. That's super gross. May not have been the best idea to sit next to this unpleasantly smelly stranger. It's almost unbearable, and you still don't know exactly how long this trip will take. You take a look at your surroundings to distract yourself a little. The people all look incredibly tired, so you assume that they're not recovering from some physical demanding work in the city, or from a techno party.
The techno party.
The techno party.
Yep.
The two of you sit next to each other in silence, and the air seems to get worse and worse with every passing minute of this very, very long ride.
We haven't gone anywhere yet.
I think we started going.
Okay.
Yeah. The bus leaves the country road and turns off into a wooded sign that says Innsmouth, in red flaky letters. The journey continues rather bumpily along the narrow dirt road, littered with numerous potholes.
He sent it to you.
Huh?
The map.
Oh, thank you. I said potholes, and then I thought about plot holes, and then I...
In the distance, some houses are already visible, seagulls circling the roofs of the outermost edge of the city. Slowly, all the passengers take their bags out from under their seats and get ready. Curiously, you look through the front window or the side window.
Look at the front window.
Okay.
Oh, that's by Exit. Exis. Nope. Essex.
You got there. You lean into the aisle and look past the bus driver to the path that still lies ahead of you. The bus rumbles along the street past the first old houses. The road you turn.
It's right there.
Oh.
Right there. There's Arkham.
Okay.
Is Arkham a real place?
The road you turn into is narrow and bumpy. Okay.
I think this is me. Yeah. If we were met by oncoming traffic or even just a cyclist, what would the bus driver do, you think? Your group seems to be lucky. No other travelers and wide. You look around and it's rather unpleasantly, unexpectedly idyllic. Yes, yes. Plot holes, potholes, plot squirrel! The front door of your bus opens with a squeak and you join
Monotonous.
Thank you. Monotonous line of locals stepping out of the bus as if it's
in a daze. Almost walking in your step, you all get closer to the exit. As you walk down the steps, you have to protect your eyes from the sunlight. Turns out the windows of the bus were tinted. All other passengers shuffle off.
Save! Chapter 2 done! Okay, Arkham is not a real place. Thank you.
Okay.
Finally, Innsmouth.
Yes.
You examine your surroundings while you stretch your legs trying to unwind from the stressful journey. No artist could have adequately captured the scenery and beauty of this place. The serenity. A clear blue sky lights up the town square, which is paved with light limestone, surrounded by neo-colonial building
Reminiscent of
buildings, 19th century in New England. There's a long sentence that I wasn't ready for. A fresh sea breeze carrying seagulls.
Crying
Seagulls. And look, you want to go?
Look
you
what's going on.
You want to read it? Read it. Go.
In the
You
center
love reading games.
In the center of the square, water trickles from the fountain as you stretch your limbs and breathe in the clean air. You're suddenly startled by the water feature right in front of you, because you didn't just talk about the fountain that was right in front of you. Anyways, the fountain is enormous. Is it enormous fish-like brass creature? Oh, is it Cthulhu?
Is it Cthulhu?
Oh, is it Cthulhu? An open jaw lined with shark-like fangs sprouts brackish water down its massive,
Brackish water, yeah.
inhumanely contorted body.
I don't know what it means, but I know it describes water. Brackish.
Brackish, okay. When I rule the world with an iron fist, the capital shall
Yes, Artemis. Take over the world. Live your dream.
As if that wasn't enough, there appear to be human bodies squirming under its massive claws. Their faces contorted as yours is right now. How long have you been standing there?
Huh.
Eyes wide open in shock, you feel utterly paralyzed. You start to scan the town square and notice more and more disturbing details. In every corner you spot an ornamental statues and reliefs of
It's not that easy,
fish.
is it?
but there are not there. No. You messed me up and now I can't do it.
Sorry,
But these are not your classic harmless kind of fish. These are pagan symbols and grimaces of supernatural creatures from the darkest crevices of the sea, deep sea. In surrounding houses, you can feel the faces pressed against the windows. All of the locals appear to be watching you. You suddenly start to think that the cries of the seagulls sound particularly human-like. They sound like humans crying out in pain. What happened to the idyllic scene from a few moments ago?
Oh! Oh boy.
Reading while loopy always makes for a more interesting story.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm glad you're enjoying it because most people would click away. Turn around, ignore. Let's ignore it. Let's ignore our problems,
Okay.
Lauren.
Sounds great.
You followed the group of people from the bus without acknowledging a friendly welcome. Hey, yes, you. Hey. What voice should this person have?
Whatever you were just doing.
It's
It's like gravelly,
it's
like.
a small elderly lady.
Oh!
Should I do my old lady voice?
Yeah, do you want to?
Hey, yes, you. Welcome to Innsmouth.
Your old lady witch voice?
Yes.
Okay.
Someone shouts after you. You turn around and notice a small elderly lady with a strange hat waving at you energetically. Oh, look at her boobs. Oh, they're moving. Keep walking. Who the hell are you?
Okay, you need to not just question people.
Yeah.
You are a visitor. She lives here.
I know. I don't want to be rude to her, but I don't want to, like, walk away.
I mean, it sounds like we're being rude either way. So.
Okay.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm not... Oh! Have I not introduced myself? I'm ever so sorry.
You literally literally just yelled at me.
In front of you stands a small, plump person in a tasteless costume.
Oh my god.
Your rudeness doesn't seem to curb her enthusiasm
Oh my
in
god.
the slightest.
Look at her name.
My name is Pooping Place. It's Pooping Place. I'm the director of the Park Commission's Chief Tourism Officer and head of the Welcoming Committee. Today,
I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
behind Muriel, there's a... Oh my god! Abaddon's up on the chair. Over here. And it squeaked and I was like, the fuck was that? Okay. There's a ramshackle wooden information stand lovingly decorated with balloons. A colorful, painted sign reads, "Welcome to Innsmouth." Muriel tiptoes over her information stand and picks a whole load of flyers and leaflets from the rickety display case. She looks down at all of the papers in her arms and briefly shrieks with
I
laughter.
don't like how her arm moves and then her eyebrows.
That was... My goodness! Why don't you take the city map to begin with? Useful.
Useful!
You take the map and put it in your coat pocket. Would you like to find out more about our wonderful town, which has been awarded the East Coast Stunning Town Award for several years in a row?
Is it really? Are you lying to
I don't
me?
know, man. Actually, I'm looking for someone. I would like to... Yes, let's continue
Yeah,
this mission, please.
I forgot. We were looking for a child.
I know you're not going to Arkham in the game, but I sent a picture of Arkham map to you. Okay, I will look at it.
Here I am.
Oh boy. The small plump woman starts giggling. Innsmouth welcomes you warmly. So you're looking for someone? It's not that uncommon for two lonely hearts to find one another in this romantic place.
Here I come, world.
Here I come, well. Mention the missing girl. Oh, hello, Muriel. I feel like we're beyond hellos at this point.
Yeah.
You see, I'm looking for a girl. It's always about a girl, isn't it? Tabitha Marsh, 8 years old. Her mother asked me to take on a case. You take out the photo and Muriel immediately rips it out of your hand.
I thought it was gonna be like she immediately rips it up. She's like, fuck that child.
Now you're here for Oh, what a cutie, but I'm sorry to say I've not heard anything about this missing girl. How
Girls.
awful.
I haven't heard anything about this missing girls.
About missing girls. Not this
Oh.
missing girl.
I was like, what?
They
the
got
hell?
it right, you got it wrong.
I got it wrong.
Awful. This sort of thing doesn't happen in England. Perhaps you can have a look around the beach. Okay.
Does it though?
No.
I think
Well,
that maybe
okay,
it
it
does.
does. We found out it
Maybe
does.
it
Also,
does.
isn't her mother in charge of tourism? Shouldn't she know this woman?
I told you she's a bad mom. I'm
Well,
a bad mom.
Perhaps you can have a look around the beach or on the playground. There are a lot of kids around there. I watch them all the time. I'm sure that's where the little one would be. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're doing
Abaddon-
a voice she don't like.
Abaddon doesn't like it when I
Hey,
yell.
come here.
She's like, no, just don't do that. An unnaturally wide grin. With an unnaturally wide grin, she hands you back the photo and turns around quickly and makes her way out to another tourist family. Hello, my name is Mariel. I'm Richie. Oh, there she is. I think people are living in this household. You don't know what
Okay,
I'm doing.
So
you
the
don't-
Cthulhu
Sorry.
sculpture looks like a
Tardigrade?
My brain crapped
It looks
out
like a
on me.
tardigrade.
No, it looks like a. Oh my god. My brain literally shut down and it stopped working.
It's okay, Abaddon. I'm sorry I'm yelling. Come here. Come here. Come
Why can't I not think of what they're called? I'm so stupid.
What is it from?
It's an actual animal.
A bear?
Animal, no.
Is it a bear?
No,
Is it a
it's
jackal?
No, it's a sea cow. What do they call sea cows?
Manatees?
Manatee! Like, the face for some reason reminds me of like a cartoon manatee. My brain just was like, you don't know that word anymore.
Oh boy, I know how that is. Abaddon, I'm sorry I yelled. I'm sorry I yelled. Okay. You head further into town alongside the cobbled road and the direction of the coast. Not long ago, the sun was bright in the sky, but already the first wafts of the mist are creeping into the street. The air feels thicker, and the sun can no longer
what did you just clip?
penetrate the fog. Oh boy, is it me? Uh-oh, it It's just me yelling. Time to think about where you want to go. You slow down. You lean your briefcase against the wall and start pacing up and down the quiet alleyway. You've got an important choice to make right now. The city center is in the north. Even from afar, you can see the outlines of the old, ornately decorated buildings of the main town square. Here you should find the police station, the main shop, streets, and of course the town hall. As a coastal town, Innsmouth has a harbor. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Was it peaking or did it just cut out? From your research, you find out this is a bustling area. I'm just laughing at myself and how stupid I am. You expect there to be mostly tourists. According to your research, the only hotel in town, the Gilman Hotel, is located in the old town. You think about checking in. What?
It
just cut out. Okay, good.
Old town.
An old town. You think about checking in. You could do with the freshening up and getting rid of that bus smell. That's all that clings to your clothes. Oh, my baby girl. Oh yeah, this way. There you go, get some cuddles.
You gonna bite me in love?
Just as you're about to set off, your heart leaps into your throat. You've forgotten your briefcase. This has never happened to you. You usually take good care of your little.
Where are you?
Of the little you possess. I read of your little possum.
Your little possum.
I was like, he's calling his briefcase a possum?
My little possum.
Yeah. It's, there's nothing you can do about this now. You have to wait until you return journey to find out where someone has handed it in and lost and found. Okay, so we just set it down and it's gone.
Yeah, I was gonna say he literally,
Yeah.
okay.
Still, you
Also,
could swear that your briefcase was already gone when you got off the bus.
Dog pictures.
What?
When my girl gets home from uni.
Oh, yay! Doggos! You decide on the city center, the Gilman Hotel, or the harbor.
Let's go to the harbor.
Okay. David Harbor? Is that where David Harbor is?
Sure.
Your turn.
My turn. Innsmouth? That's right.
Mhm.
Innsmouth Harbor. It's signposted much better than the local hospital. You wonder if a hospital is even needed here.
Do you want me to do it? You're doing very slow.
I'm sorry, my brain was like trying to go. It's a half-hour walk.
Start up.
Well, because I was like, I thought we were going to the harbor. Why are we talking about a hospital? It is a half-an-hour walk. A mile-long carpet of cobblestones is now ahead of you. The traffic in Boston is more hectic, but at least you have oh Jesus.
As
I'm
you keep
drinking
walking,
more,
there are fewer and fewer residential buildings along your path. In their stead, there are now warehouses that must be fish markets due to the smell. You can also hear the occasional metallic clanking from nearby workshops. People in gray raincoats are walking towards you. They were probably fishermen who have some errands to run. Now and again, in the split second when you pass one another, you catch the glimpse of faces hidden under the hoods. Puffy eyes that look at you suspiciously. Although there are a few clouds in the sky, there's no chance of rain as far as you can tell. Why are they wrapped up like that? You wonder if they have a sixth sense for approaching storms. The sound from the rhythmic blows of the hammer nearby tears you away from these thoughts. It would be interesting to watch the work in a shipyard, but little Tabitha was unlikely to be here to play. From a distance, you can already see the masts of the boats, which rise up in the sky like a row of spears. You walk along the small street at the quay, with the harbor basin just behind it. Breathe in the sea breeze or look around.
I think we can do both, but
I mean,
let's just look around.
Okay. The view of the harbor is splendid.
Splendid.
Boats of... Can you be my hype man, Larry? Boats of all shapes and sizes are coming and going. Nests are being emptied out and fish seem to be endlessly splashing into huge freezer boxes. Local trades are being sealed with handshakes, and the end of the wide headland is a large lighthouse, watches majestically over the bay.
Ooh, over the bay.
Oh, there's a bay. The ideal postcard ideal postcard motif if there weren't for the people. Because the people here suck.
They suck. I mean, with names like Poopin here. What was her last name?
Oh, Poopin' Place.
Poopin Place.
Poopin' Place.
Who wrote that? Who was like,
Johnson.
that sounds cool. Poopin Place.
Well, I think it's because people are called like last name is Johnson, and Johnson is like the toilet.
Yeah, but Johnson.
It's
like,
English
Johnson
humor,
okay.
Lauren. It's English humor. Get on the highbrow, please. You only know fishermen from movies, and you have to admit that they have certain prejudices.
What just happened? I'm not bleeding. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I get
Like random notes. You want? I have right here.
Yes, thank you.
Why do I have toilet paper here? I use this to do my makeup, okay?
Why does my nose do that? I have a bad nose.
Long Johnson, haha. That's also a penis joke. You're correct.
Poopin Place.
I'm sorry you don't have one. Why do you?
This? I'm sorry. Let me turn around. Oh, kitty pit.
Oh yeah. Do you see this?
Yeah, I saw that too.
This is new. Look at it. It's so cute. It's got little ears.
Literally, why does my nose
This
do
person, this is the person who did my emotes.
Did she send you that?
Yeah. Well, no, I bought it.
Oh, you bought it. Okay.
But it's so cute.
She sent it to me after I bought it.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now that my nose is done dripping, let's
Are you
continue.
done? Can you
Yeah.
continue? Okay. These are your prejudices. They have weather-beaten skin, and the captain always have well-groomed beards. They are either strong, silent type, or hard-drinking lads who sing filthy sea shanties.
They're bi pirates.
But these creatures in front of you are neither majestic nor Larry. They move around more like tragic hunchbacks you'd expect to see in a French cathedral. That's a Hunchback of Notre Dame joke. Which, by the way...
You are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And you are deformed.
Wonderful. A few yards to the right, there are there's a fork in the road, and a roadside pointing further north. This is the inscription reads Innsmouth Paradise Beach.
Look how you get angry. Damn it, I'm saying words.
In the far distance, you can see buildings that look like a church. Hang on, a church on the coast?
How eccentric. Oh, churches on the coast. Do they not have churches on the coast?
I feel like they always have churches.
There's churches This is the United States of America. There's churches everywhere.
Oh,
like you can't
my God.
not,
Yeah. There's at least 5 churches in every
for
city.
1 mile.
Yeah, there you go. Never heard of a soft drinking lads. You only know the hard drinking lads.
Yeah.
Let's
go to the church because we made such a
the beach.
Let's go to the beach.
Let's go to the church. The church is located on a hill overlooking the harbor. You immediately drawn towards it. You stroll along the docks toward the cliffs. You take in the pleasant sea breeze and the hustle and bustle of the ships. I don't know if I'd describe hustle and bustle for ships and stuff.
Yeah, in smaller cities.
What?
There's always
there's always churches in smaller cities. And they get good land because they don't really have to pay taxes for them in the United States. You stroll along the docks towards the cliff. The cliff! You take the pleasant sea breeze. See, you can walk and take in the sea breeze, okay? And the hustle and bustle of the ships. Your original mission pops into your mind. This place is so relaxing.
We're looking for a child.
Right. It's so easy to forget about the little girl.
You were complaining about something and then finding something relaxing.
Right. Out of the corner of your eye, you can see 3 fishermen whose boat has just moored.
You did it.
I did. Surprisingly. I don't like that there are dice on this table and I can't roll them, by the way. I tried clicking on them earlier and you can't do anything with it. They're not working. In fact, they're not doing anything. They're just standing there, staring at you.
You are not a fisherman. What are you doing?
That feeling of serenity is slowly overtaken by anxiety. What are you looking at me for, or speed up your pace?
What are you looking at me for?
Yeah. Hey, what are you looking at me for? You shout across at them, giving them an aggressive look. You bet these little sea oafs have never before come across a tough city type such as yourself.
They fish. They're on the
I know, right?
open
Yeah,
water.
you're okay.
You are a city man.
You're a soft city boy. Your town has 3 to 4 bars and like 10 churches, for sure.
Definitely depends on where you are.
Yeah. One of the 3 still observes you with mild interest, and the others are already looking at their nets. After a few yards, you turn around. They're all gone. The crew must have disappeared below deck. What a strange bunch. Suddenly, it's utterly plausible that you.
I read that Mecca said, I grew up in an abandoned church. Oh.
Are you okay?
No, near.
Okay.
Not in.
Suddenly, it's utterly plausible that that people in this town can disappear like that.
Like that. You did it.
Yay! I'm a bat. I can fly away. Wait. I'm a bat. I can fly away.
You got a bow tie.
I do have the bow tie. I don't have a button
No,
all the
it
way.
doesn't.
I have the bow tie, and then I have my hood that some of you didn't get to see. I'm a little bat. I got little teethers. I'm a little toofers. And Lauren's a dinosaur.
I'm a dinosaur.
Indeed.
I like these ones because they're yellow.
You're a little
As we
closer.
move on.
We're reading again. You're a little closer to the church building now, and you're relieved to find that there are a few dozen people outside the gates, and that they're not the usual creepy Innsmouth kind. The groups are.
How do you know? You've been here for 5 minutes.
I know.
I'm very disappointed in ourselves.
Gesticulating? That's the word I'm saying.
Gesticulating, yeah.
Gesticulating and discussing something in a very animated manner. Do they mean like gesturing a lot? Gesticulating? Is that? I have a degree in English.
I don't know. You're asking
Normal people, hey!
Yeah, we talk like this when we talk all the time. I mean,
That's how
I do.
we talk. Don't make fun of them.
Communicating with aliens.
Aliens. As you search the courtyard, did I show? Oh, you haven't been here. Oh no, I put it upstairs.
I've seen that.
You
You've
saw
shown
that?
me like 3 times. As you do. You show me the same thing over and over and over again.
My brother does that to me, and it really annoys me. So I'm very sorry to do that to
Oh
you.
my god. You've shown me every time we've been on like chat.
Yeah, but you haven't seen it in person.
I saw it upstairs.
Okay, well, I thought it was down here, and I thought that you hadn't seen it in person, so I wanted to show you because I was
Change places.
Oh, Lauren has to read now. Oh, suck a dick. Thank you, Mecca. I don't want to read anymore anyways.
Now I'm short.
Yeah, shoddy.
Shouty. Okay, where were you? We were in the courtyard and we were able to...
Yep.
Okay.
Beginning.
As you reach the courtyard, you are able to assess the situation a little better. 2 groups with about the same number of people are confronting one another, surrounded by a few more reserved onlookers. 2 shouty people, who appear to be the representative of the 2 camps, are facing each other. A bronze plaque is displayed above the gates of the
Mecca,
entrance.
how many points do you have? I would like to know how many points you have.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. Engraved on it, esoteric order of dragon. Dagon. I was like, that says dragon.
Mhm.
It doesn't. Dagon. Ignore the crowd and go to the church. Join the crowd.
I'd like to know what they're talking about.
Yeah, let's join the crowd.
Oh.
He has tentacles coming out of his chin.
Okay.
Can we walk away now? You walk up to the crowd. You peek over the shoulders of the stocky figures in front of you, who are listening to the 2 men, and occasionally nod or mumble words of distant. One of the 2 squabblers, a weather-beaten man with bulging eyes, is just about to launch the finale of his speech. Is that all we're saying? We're not going to say anything about his tentacles coming out of his... Okay.
No.
And therefore... Oh, I should do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
And therefore, Dagon is the one god who created us in his own image. And his only son is Obed Marsh, who came to the earth as a man. And he is Dagon himself. Because we Do you want to argue with me?
No, no, no! This counterpart interrupts. He is a bearded professional type dressed in a gray wool sweater who highlights every word with an aggressive jab of his pipe in his hand.
I was looking for like
A pipe?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Dagon is the creator of the world, but he is above. Is this you?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
I don't
Dagon is the creator of this world, but he is above us. He has no children, nor nothing even close to this kind of thing. Even saying this is heresy. It's in his writing of his prophet, Abdul al-Hazid.
With a scrunched up face and a high-pitched voice, the sailor repeats these words.
Abdul al-Hazid! What a land of horse stand!
The crowd is now on fire. They are set ablaze. Their fists are raised. The crackling tension among the onlookers.
Thank you, Mecca.
Oh yeah? And the whole Obed Marsh was born by immaculate contraception when...
Conception.
Conception.
Immaculate conception. That means they don't have sex.
I was like, are you telling me I know these things? When Marianne Marsh was bathing in the sea. Story. What do you call that? So, she was bathing in the sea and just...
Yeah, prego.
Pregnant.
Hey, that happened to that chick in the Umbrella Academy.
That happened to many chicks in the Umbrella Academy.
Fair.
What do you call that?
She was blessed. Oh, sorry. That's
She
doing the
was
wrong tune.
blessed to receive... Is it
Abed.
Obed? Abed?
Abed.
Abed?
Obed?
Obed?
What do you want it to be?
Obed, because
Sure.
it's a big ass
Yeah.
O. Obed.
It's his name.
And you know it.
Bug-eyed sailor shouts and no longer trying to contain his anger.
You know it.
He adds, hissing quietly.
Oh, no.
Yeah, the crowd is occasionally drowned out by the heavy breathing of the two main speakers. Oh, okay. I was playing Dead by Daylight the other day with Sean and Savannah, and I was playing Bill for the first time. And I was like, we started the game, and I'm like, oh my god, what is that sound?
It's him breathing.
It's him fucking breathing. It's
Did you
so
think I was
disturbing.
being crazy while I was walking?
forgot about it. I was like,
I think I always mentioned when we were playing, I was like, why do I breathe so loud?
because he's smoking.
Yeah. Okay. Enter the church or get involved?
Oh, you're right. She was in the swimming pool in the Umbrella Academy. Let's not get involved. This
Yeah.
seems like a lot.
Why not? You're already here after all. Almost immediately, two grumpy-looking men clothed like fishermen stand in your way, preventing you from entering the church. They seem to have a competition going as to who can give the most sinister look. Neither of us. We lose.
No, yeah, we're squishy girls.
Yeah. What now?
We just want to be cuddled.
Yes. That's why we wear these things.
Yes. Well, how are you always not in frame?
I have no idea. I have literally no idea. I don't know why.
Oh, well,
Okay.
I turn on my side. There you go.
There we go. Okay.
What now? Alright, I need to go there. Leave the churchyard. Excuse me. I need to go in there.
You murmur. Little intimidated.
I don't think so.
Am I gonna be the
Yeah, you're the narrator right now.
I don't think you need to go in there. This is only for children of Dagon. I'm talking like a weird girl.
That's fine. The older one grunts.
Okay, I guess we can't.
I guess we can't go in there. Yeah, fuck you.
You decide to leave. Other than religious fanatics, the Church of Dagon does not seem to have much else to offer. And there are enough of those in Boston. You walk down the sloping path from which you have come until you are on the back on the quay wall of the harbor.
Thanks, Mecca.
Oh my god, what is it now?
That's just us both going, what now? You go
to the
to the
beach?
or to the lighthouse.
I guess let's go to the lighthouse.
Okay.
Initially, it looked as if the lighthouse was quite close, but as you keep walking, you realize the trip is much longer than you expected.
We're saving. Okay, it is almost 10 o'clock. Do you want to pause now?
Sure, let's pause
Okay,
now.
well, we're going to pause at the lighthouse. Let's transition. We're going to be right back. Give us like 5 to 10 minutes and we'll, bathroom breaks, bereavements, and Bree shall return. Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. We're reading.
We're reading, so much reading.
So much reading. We are playing Innsmouth.
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth. The
Innsmouth?
Innsmouth case,
Yeah.
which is a Cthulian thing. We're reading a lot. Get
How
ready.
am
I don't know. I don't know how you do this.
I don't know either. This doesn't make any sense to me.
Is it weird that I spent the whole break rooting for the kitten to finally get the hair? Oh,
The hair.
oh, the little heart. Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? Yes, the cat that runs. Yes, you
Yeah.
really want the kitten to get that heart.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay.
Okay, so.
Okay, do you want to start? You want me to start reading?
Do you want to switch places back so I can get closer to it and read?
I should have had you grab my glasses.
Well, I asked you if you need anything.
We're changing places!
Change places. Grab your drink.
Drinks?
On your phone.
I mean, I don't need it.
I'm a bat. I got wings.
I'm a bitch. I'm a boss.
I'm a bitch. I'm a boss.
And I shine like glass.
You know what I am a little disappointed of?
What?
We haven't had sing any Hamilton.
I know. That's because I hurt myself in the car.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm sorry.
If I hurt myself, I mean I sang too loudly and hurt my throat.
Did you like the music on the break, by the way? I found that recently. It's super cool.
Super cool.
A path consisting of jagged rocks leads to a lighthouse in the harbor. The lighthouse is on the end of a narrow strip of land, and as you walk towards it, the surge of waves risk drenching your clothes in icy salt water. It takes all of your concentration and some balancing not to wipe out on the slippery rocks.
In your mind's eye, new bills are already fluttering into the mailbox. One from a shoe repair shop, one from a physiotherapist, and an overturned wooden sign lies on the ground between a few rocks, and you read the label. Warning! Absolutely no trespassing. Innsmouth.
I can do. Why don't we do every other?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. Innsmouth hasn't been precisely inviting since you arrived, so you already know the tune. You approach the lighthouse looking for shelter, but when every step you take this place comes
More and more unwelcoming.
But with every step you take in this place becomes more and more unwelcoming. The gray clouds transform into a mighty storm. Lightning strikes the top of the tower and sparks fly.
Out of nowhere! Despite the storm, the lighthouse keeper hasn't put on the signal. So there's no beam from the lighthouse to guide the boats out there safely to the harbor in Innsmouth. I wanted to say to safety.
Nope.
And that was not what was written.
Nope, there safely.
They're safely. Soon you're completely drenched, but you make it at last. You're standing at the door leading to the inside of the lighthouse.
I'd like to be completely drenched. Some joker has scratched something into the flaking white layer of paint on the surface of the door. Do not come any closer. They want your body. You know what? At least someone does, okay? Let's be for science. No, that's not what I'm talking about.
I know that's not what you're talking about.
This sounds especially like aliens. A sex cult? A sex cult?
Danger. High voltage. The middle one,
A
obviously.
sex cult.
Oh yeah, my turn.
Mhm.
One hears about these sex cults all the time. Regularly.
Oh yeah, dude. I know
You
all about them.
You regularly watch documentaries about them. Are you sure that you're watching documentaries? Are you sure that's what it is?
Don't poke me with your sharp knife. There is such...
Wait. Can I finish?
Yeah, go ahead.
On special websites that you visit incognito mode. You know that incognito mode?
I don't use that anymore because nobody looks at my computer. I don't even use it on my phone because nobody's looking at my phone.
I like it. It's just there. And you can just exit out of it.
Fair.
This an intensive form of preparation should have taught you everything you needed to know and do if you ever encountered a cult. You know, all those, the websites, the porn.
Poor noob.
They taught you about the sex cults.
There is actually a cult that, do you ever watch the Anthony Padilla, like, interviews that he does? I spent a day with
Oh,
people.
no.
He did one with, a person who spent, he was in a cult where you do oral, deeds on ladies, and it's all about pleasuring ladies.
I mean, that sounds fine for me.
It sounds fun. It is a cult,
Yeah.
but also, like, guys...
Which cult doesn't involve sex things?
I don't know, man.
I feel like... I guess not.
Yeah.
Okay, let me finish reading. We're getting off track. You tuck your underwear into place and walk purposely forward. After all, you are on a mission.
You should strap up your bra. Let's go.
Strap in your boobs.
You consider the dangers that this dilapidated old building may hold. A fragile building about to collapse. UFO nutters with aluminum hats. Sex-hungry, mindless, and naked cultists. House dust.
And dust.
Not to mention the missing girl that you need to find. Still, how often do you come to a place like this?
Not often.
Not often.
Not when I'm going to I am at a lighthouse, right?
Yeah, we're
at a lighthouse.
Yeah.
You cannot fit a cult in a lighthouse, I don't think. A small
No,
cult?
probably not. Yes.
Small cult.
That's just a foursome.
Okay. Almost automatically, your hand comes to rest on the black iron door handle and pushes it down slowly and carefully. The door opens a crack, giving you a small glimpse into the neglected interior of the lighthouse. Why am I reading it like that?
Preparing the Johnson. Oh! Darkness. Enter. Return to the harbor.
Enter.
Let's go. Unsure of what to do next, you peek into the darkness. It's a dark, tall building.
It's a lighthouse.
A very tall and thin building, admittedly.
It's a lighthouse.
This is a metaphor for a penis, Lauren.
I know, but again, did we not know we were going to a lighthouse? Did we walk up to it and forget what a lighthouse was? What is this building? I didn't know what's a lighthouse.
So living in Michigan, there are a lot of lighthouses.
Yeah.
Have you been to visit many?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, yeah, they're not that big.
It's a dark house.
It is there's, like, you go up the spiral staircase and you're at the top, and that's pretty much it. There's not, like,
there's
a room
many
in
of them.
Yeah. I have to go on. Excuse me. And I'm back. It is highly unlikely that this lighthouse will collapse on today of all days. At least, this is what's keeping you repeating in your mind, like a mantra. You step inside.
Yes, Becca, but you've seen a lighthouse. You know what it looks like.
It's
You can
tall
only
and
imagine
thin.
what it's like inside.
Like you. It's tall and thin.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a place surrounded by water.
Michigan is surrounded by water, so there's a lot of lighthouses on the coast.
But there's lighthouses everywhere. I feel like any place that there's water, usually.
Yeah.
It's dry, but cold.
Gross.
The icy stale air cools your shivering limbs even further. A spiral staircase leads you up higher into the levels because it's a lighthouse to the top of the lighthouse. On the higher floors, you can see round windows in the side of the wall, through which thunder and lightning throws brief flickers of light. Yeah.
I've gotten really good at making sounds.
I know, but you know, not in person, but you know what a lighthouse looks like.
Yes. Even the lowest corridor catches some of the light, so you find yourself not completely in the dark. There are also some lamps that wind up along the banister. The black and white tiles on the floor have probably have not been cleaned since the dawn of time. Since the dawn of time.
They built a lighthouse and they never entered it again.
No, we're a bit dramatic, I think.
Yes, I think we're... Okay.
Storage boxes are cluttered around the place and take up about a third of the area of the ground level.
To your astonishment, the walls of the lighthouse consist of a solid stone foundation.
Because it's a fucking lighthouse! Does nobody know what a lighthouse looks like? Is this a British thing? You're surrounded by water. How... You know what it looks like, right? Even if you haven't seen... Go ahead.
Okay. The metallic red and white painted exterior... also, there's like every lighthouse is painted red and white.
Yeah.
Must have been installed sometime later as a modernization measure.
I have a question. It feels like we've been on this chapter for like an hour.
Yes.
We've been doing this... We've been back for 15 minutes. And we're still describing the lighthouse. Let's go.
They might not exist. They're fictional. They're not real.
They're not real.
You think that a sex cult in here is now a bit unlikely? Yes.
But
Yes,
you
it
don't
is.
want to give up hope just
Yeah,
yet.
no.
Now
Yes,
what?
everybody knows. We're just gonna move on this
Flip the
lighthouse.
switch. Inspect the boxes. Walk up the stairs. Let's walk up the stairs.
This person apparently doesn't know that everybody knows what a lighthouse looks like.
Yes. The banister has suffered the most age damage. The ravages of time have since the beginning of time.
Yes, nobody has entered the lighthouse ever
ravages
again.
of time have not only worn away the paint on the metal, but also the iron struts and the pillars themselves. The scaffolding seems to move precariously as you walk up, just as if the construction is about to collapse. Then, when you're halfway up the stairs, you can hear a loud metallic creaking sound.
Monsters. The stairway suddenly jerks down a little, and your insides feel like they're continuing to drop to the ground. A fine dust flutters around your head. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this.
He poops himself.
He poops himself. You try to guess the depths of the fall. If the structure were to collapse now, you would break quite a few bones.
Quite!
Or worse.
Quite, indeed.
The chance of you getting caught up in the sex cult decrease with every step you take.
Keep walking? Let's go!
Keep walking.
Let's go! Just because the core of the spiral staircase is a bit loose, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to collapse, right? And perhaps just the residual alcohol in your bloodstream that causes everything to spin.
When did we
When did we get drunk?
I mean, I'm drunk, but like, when did the person?
I don't know, because
get
we
drunk?
got off the, no, because we didn't even drink when we were at the office. What the fuck is happening? You carefully continue your way to one of the higher floors, about 30 feet above the entrance
One
hall.
of the higher floors.
Yeah, right.
There's one.
There's one. The first, oh no, maybe there's more. The first mezzanine floor, a metal plate on the core of the spiral staircase would also provide some stability if the whole thing wasn't so damn rusty.
You can see a plain bed, a desk with a telephone, a chest of drawers, and a wardrobe with an embedded mirror. A Persian carpet is laid out over the ribbed metal floor. A pathetic attempt to make this room a little more homely. At least there's a window on this level. Rain pelts against the glass. The weather outside seems to grow worse and worse.
Ugh. Ugh.
You hesitate.
You hesitate. Should we keep walking? Should we inspect the room? I don't know. I just want to get out of this
Yeah.
place. You think that you have seen enough to continue to follow the banister up the stairs. Meanwhile, thunder and lightning outside have become furious, and just as if the center of the storm is a lighthouse itself. Stoically, you continue your way up the stairs. The banister continues to wobble and squeak suspiciously, but it withstands the strain.
The radius of the spiral staircase gradually becomes smaller. You must estimate that you are now halfway up the building. You walk past another platform floor. This level is obviously used for nothing else but storing boxes. At least 30 or 40 stacks of boxes full to the brim with books. Did you look at them?
Well, maybe they're full to the brim, so he's got to be able to see because the brim of it is full. Yes.
I read that really fast.
See, that's good. Seeing all the books cause a warm, fuzzy feeling in the pit of your stomach, you to be sick. Books are good. We
Yes.
like books, right?
Yeah, we like...
How adorable. The previous lighthouse keeper must have been
A bibliophile! Bibliophile!
have been bibliophiles. You hope that you get to meet them, even though the place does look pretty deserted.
Nobody's been here since the dawn of time!
Since the dawn of time!
You hesitate!
Keep
Let's get out of these books.
walking.
You keep walking up the stairs, past another mezzanine,
Mezzanine?
and then you are on the upper lighthouse. It's getting more and more likely that you'll find anything pertaining to your case here.
Well, then why are we still going?
Oh, well.
That's the last line.
Let's go.
Fucking go, champ. The last steps are always the hardest. Why are they dragging this out?
Because
No
we're
matter
fucking drunk, apparently.
us or them.
No, them.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes,
yeah,
but them.
yeah. No matter which step, your heart is now beating with. No matter which step, your heart is now beating so strongly.
There is no reason for us to be scared.
No, I know. Once you're back home, you should really consider a healthier lifestyle.
We're not gonna get home.
Nope,
we're
not
gonna
gonna
die.
Yeah.
At last you have reached the top floor of the lighthouse. No glass windows separate you from the thunderstorm outside. The rain pours down on the panes and the lightning occasionally illuminates the sky and reveals a billowing sea.
If you are an artist, this would be an ideal picture. It's just going on for it's been 20 minutes. This one scene has been 20 minutes. In the center of the floor, there is a metal column that must be there to support the lighthouse uppermost platform. You assume that this is serves to stabilize and balance the construction.
Apart from that, the floor is completely unfurnished. Sheets of paper with strange doodles are fixed all over the window panes. Pencil portraits of people's trees, houses, and dogs. Around each door there seems to be have made notes, but you can't quite make out the language.
You wonder if... Sorry, I made myself laugh because I took a deep breath like I was just going to go for it. You wonder if the destitute artist who lived here towards the end, or some of the Russian sleeper agent, another ramp leads to the top of the lighthouse, whether it's the actual lighthouse apart.
You walk up the steep stairs! You've done it! You've made it to the top of the lighthouse!
Yay!
Yes, you think this job could be taking you in such an exciting place on a boring coastal town. There's still a nasty thunderstorm outside, and the lightning keeps illuminating the glass, occasionally erratic intervals. Spellbound, you look at the rotating waves.
The roaring.
Sorry. Look, see, I'm drunk and now you're the reader.
Right. This game requires something none of us have. Patience.
True.
Oh god, it went to a smaller font, which means there's a lot of reading. Here we go. They're beautiful. The power and steady movement of the waves, the foamy seawater splashing up, incredibly high.
Hydrate!
You're so can you pass me my water? You're so entranced by all the majestic beauty that you almost wish you were outside now to feel the fresh sea breeze on your skin. But wait.
And the thunderstorm. I just get straight by lightning. Why not?
Why did you come here again? You try to tear yourself away from the endless spectacle of the sea. And turn your attention to the center of the small glass dome. This is when you've been cautious. It is then that you make a curious observation.
Okay, I'd be fine with all the stuff if it pertained to what we were doing.
I know.
This
Yeah.
is not pertaining to what we were doing.
No.
The lighthouse has no light at all. There's no light construction that could rotate it in the direction of the harbor or the sea. Not even a flashlight on a microphone stand. What?
It said, stay away from the rocks. Stay away. This is where the rocks are.
Where you would expect some electrical machine, there's only a black column of about 3 feet high. 3 feet. Oh, Jesus. Whose curved form merged at the top in a kind of marble palette. An altar. A voice in the back of your head informs you. There's no cube on the altar. There's a cube on the altar.
Look more closely. Leave this place immediately. Look more closely.
Leave this place immediately.
Intrigued, you walk closer. The material of the cube must be bronze. It glistens dully in front of the black marble where are you going?
Just keep talking.
Okay. It glistens dully in front of the black marble column. The object looks as if it belongs just there. It's what is next to my head?
It's a cube.
Oh, it's the gelatinous cube!
It's not bronze, but it's a cube.
Yeah. The object looks as if it belongs there. It's perfect right where it is. Everything looks as if it's been made from one piece.
Like this.
It's a gelatinous cube! It's so cute!
Oh, here's something.
Oh no.
What you first thought was some arbitrary decoration turns out to be more...
You're gonna have to put it back.
Is that how you spell hieroglyphics?
Yep.
Cranes, simple tools, knowing eyes. Curiously, you walk to the column on which the cube rests.
No, it's not. No, it's a gelatinous cube. This is also a gelatinous cube. But he's so happy to see you.
What are Egyptian hieroglyphs doing in the lighthouse on the east coast of the United States?
Your fingers are itching.
My fingers are itching.
Put them back.
I will.
Okay. You take the cube into your possession.
It's mine now.
Yep, it's mine. For just a brief second, you simply have to hold the bronze cube in your hands, feel the texture of the surface of your fingertips, inspect the hieroglyphics more closely, measure this exact weight. What?
Cthulhu should be like...
Oh, he's over here.
Oh. There's a baby.
Yeah. You must measure the exact weight, smell it, lick it. You want to know everything about it. You
I don't want to
extend
do
your
any
hand
of those things.
and touch the cube. And now you can't let go of it again. It seems to have melted into your skin or somehow attached itself to you. Yes, it has stuck itself to you. It just continues to suck. Oh,
Oh.
this is not what we thought it was. Whoa.
Your consciousness and your soul. Everything is now trapped in a never-ending slipstream coming from this cube. You feel like you are caught in a mighty vortex that pulls you down, deeper, and even deeper.
But you should talk to Jordan about slimes. He loves slimes and the god of slimes and everything about everything with
Jordan
slimes.
with a PH.
Jordan with a PH. Now if the bronze the bronze. Now if it was
Is everything in the lighthouse an innuendo? Yes.
This is our stream, bud. Classic. This is our stream. Everything's an innuendo.
Yep.
All of a sudden, you have a strange out-of-body experience, and you start to see yourself from the perspective of the cube. You feel You feel something unbelievably strange beside you. Some sort of being emerged from the depths of the vortex. It's passing you by, floating in the opposite direction. Your soul is swallowed by the cube, and something strange occupies your body. Oh boy. Loosens the last anchor and pushes you over the edge. It pushes you over the edge. You cling desperately to your mortar shell, and then your consciousness starts to crumble. For a brief moment, you think that from the perspective of the cube, you're looking at the eyes that no longer belong to you. Then everything goes black. And see. Oh, it's saving. Oh boy.
I don't know what happened.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry.
Question marks. There's a lot of question marks.
I am sorry that just happened.
I'll clip it. That was great. I'm gonna marker that.
What happens behind LB?
Oh boy. During the round, yeah, yes, every time, yeah. But he played, I think he played a cleric in our game on Indoors channel. That he guest starred at it, and he was obsessed with slime. And in the end, he became slime. It was the best day of his life.
Fitting in. What? We are question marks.
Hold on. Yes, she is the only one who had the rod inside of her. Thank you for that, bud. As you wake up, I'm not going to give context to that.
Okay, do you want me to read?
Yeah.
As you wake from a restless dream, a bright light shines into your eyes, and it feels like a burning sensation directly penetrating into your brain. After the initial shock, you gradually come to your senses. You are no longer in the lighthouse.
What am I? Apparently I can't.
You find yourself in a huge round chamber made of dark, smooth stone. Curved lines adorn the walls and give you a soft I know it. It's in my brain. Fluorescent glow. You begin to wonder how many hours you've been knocked out. Did you have a stroke? No wonder, given all the stress you constantly put yourself under. A sound, chirping and cackling, that vaguely reminds you of insects.
It wasn't me that got penetrated in that game. Rikiri, who was Brenna's character, got penetrated. No, the rod was inside her, is what the proper term. Only it's louder, and it seems to be coming from directly behind you! Someone is in the room with you. You turn around quickly, trying to find the source of the crackling noise, and you regret it immediately. Hideous, bizarre monsters are lined up in front of you like the set of a bad horror movie. They're basically just huge cones of flesh covered with a thin film of slime. You know what? I am excited that they don't have art of this.
You said no, he's talking about the
the game right now? Yes, we were penetrated. Oh no! Well,
you instinctively think slugs.
You're laughing,
lady.
I'm gonna say slugs.
They have an even skin covered with furrows and wrinkles and a thin film of mucus. You involuntarily think back to your childhood, the dark period that you refer to as the Big Snail Plague. You shudder at thought of the army of snails that torpedoed your tender attempts to grow your own small tomato plantation in the family garden. And then came the rats. But right now, you have other problems.
Sorry for posting that. It was supposed to put a marker
What are you doing?
It's fine. When I go back and do clips.
Oh.
The flesh clones are a bizarre sight. It's a penis.
The flesh clones.
The flesh cones are a bizarre sight. Your mind is having trouble processing what it sees.
They are.
At the top of the flesh cones are
It's hard.
It is. Are 4 tentacle-like growths, each ending in different organs. This is have we gotten to a hentai? Is that what's happening?
Maybe.
2 form huge sharp claws that appear to be clacking incessantly. Other ones end in a jumble of
flesh clones,
trumpet-like tubes. And fourth one forms what you think is the head of a creature.
Oh yes,
yeah,
I only
okay.
think. A round organ with 3 eyes and a set of feelers above and a ring of tentacles just below. Half a dozen of these creatures now stare at you from their bright yellow eyes, clicking their scissors maniacally. One of the beans breaks away from the group and comes towards you with its claws raised.
I thought you called them beans.
I don't say all the letters most of the time.
You do the only rational thing.
You turn away and run. Or you turn and run away. Whatever. Same thing. You prefer to fight. You start to scream.
Let's bail.
Are we gonna run away?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. The creature moves like a snail. It has no legs, rather, and the base expands and contracts again. Another feature. Jesus, I had a burp in there and it didn't come out. Another feature it has in common with snails is that they're not particularly fast. You look around and scan the room. There's a door on the other side. You start running.
You are correct, bud. But nothing happens. You want to move your feet, but something feels wrong. The creature's getting closer. It has already covered over half the distance between you. A feeling of doom sets in. Why can't you move? You can't even feel your legs. You're trapped somehow. Tied down, perhaps? You look down at yourself.
Are we a slug? But instead of your hands, these scissors at the end of the tentacles appear in front of your eyes.
Ah!
You stare down at yourself in disbelief and you find yourself transformed into a monstrous vermin.
Ah!
Where you were expecting to see your legs, they're only fleshy cone, from which 4 tentacles grow, a pitiful claw arm, and a trumpet-like extension from your neck.
Sorry, you seem we just started. Oh no! That's not this stream. We're not playing Honey Pop.
What is Honey Pop?
You haven't seen Honey Pop?
Me?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're no longer in your own body. What is happening to me? You ask yourself, but you already know You already know it yourself. You are one of those monsters. You faint. You should be able to understand me now.
You open your eyes. You are still in the same position you were when you lost conscious. Only a brief moment seems to have passed, but what is this pinching feeling in your neck? Looks like a small device has been attached to your new body.
Waking up in a new body is disturbing. I understand that. So first of all, let me reassure you that this state is not permanent, and when you return, you won't remember anything. You hear the voice, but not through your ears, or the comparable organ in this body, but directly in your head. What you hear is clacking of scissors. I've attached a translation device to you. We can now discuss all the questions no doubt have.
Evidently, the beings communicate with each other via their scissors.
So what would you like to know?
Who are you? Where am I? What has happened to my body? Mention your vegan diet. I have no questions at this stage.
What has happened to my body?
What has happened to my... Oh, this.
Hey, yo, what's happened to my body?
The translator transforms your thoughts into the clicking sound. You can only hope that the pressing nature of your question has not been lost in translation.
Fair. Okay, fair, bud, fair. That's a fair point.
Oh god, you're playing a vegan. I don't know, apparently we're drunk, so...
Abby's a vegan.
Abby that we used to work with?
No.
Oh.
The character I play on
Oh, I was
Sundays.
like, what are we talking about?
Yes. Yes. This is the unpleasant part of the lecture. You touched one of our carefully placed transmitters, so your mind was stitched with one of our agents. Carefully placed transmitter? You mean the cube? The cube, the top of the abandoned locked warehouse at the Forgotten Blackwood Village, in the middle of nowhere?
I don't think it was locked.
I guess the transmitter is placed that way to ensure that it's only found by people who are not easily missed.
We're not easily missed.
I guess. While you're here, our agent is gathering vital information about your society and environment using your body. You're to remain here in this body, and you must wait until he has completed his mission. Then we'll erase your memory, so you won't have any of our superior knowledge with you, and send you back.
With you.
And now, how long does that normally take? The creature answers sheepishly. Sorry. Oh, 3 or 10 years max.
This information hits you like a kick in the stomach.
And the balls!
No. Which in the body seems to be the bottom of the flesh cone.
Flesh cone.
It's a very unusual feeling.
Mecca. Abby's a vegan. Hey, Abby will go for some meat if it's Ajax meat. 3 to 10 years? You mean Earth years? What am I supposed to do in the meantime? Well, you've got a lot of things to read about here. Also, we'd like you to write about your life as your life story for us. An autobiography of great library preserved for all eternity. Bit of immortality does most beings in the galaxy dare not even hope for.
Oh dear.
Ask
Ask another.
I'm on a mission.
Time travel. But I'm on a mission.
But I'm on a mission. I need to find a little girl. People are counting on me.
The creature looks at you with something that, even despite the strange facial features, you manage to recognize as... My brain shorted out. Skepticism, yeah. Skepticism is what I wanted. If your mission was so important, why did you waste so much time in the lighthouse? Because I thought it was a penis.
Because it was 20 minutes that we couldn't get back. Good question, actually. If you need to accept your mission... Oh, you need to accept that your mission is over. Try to use... I really don't like that there's no indication of who's speaking.
Yeah.
Try to use your time here productively.
So what would you like to know? Who are you? Where am I? Mention your vegan diet. You have no questions at this stage.
Where am I?
I don't want to do this. Yeah, we're in Australia!
You're in Australia. You've always imagined Australia differently. The important question is, when are you? Clicks from the being... Oh, so the time travel makes sense now. From further back in the room.
Okay.
The creature... Go ahead.
The creature closely to you abruptly turns its long neck towards the heckler. Damn it!
Damn it, Frank!
Nah, that's not Frank.
Damn it, Frank! It's my favorite part of newcomer lecture. Don't spoil it for me.
Although you do not yet have much control over your new body, you can apparently roll your eyes.
Okay, when am I?
Oh my god, it's Barry.
Oh, it is Bear. No.
But the creature in front of you seems to be in a huff.
Man, it's no fun now. You're on the Pangea in the Permian period, the late Paleozoic era. We're in the distinct future of Australia will one day arise, about 250 million years from where we picked you up.
Jesus.
Okay.
Time travel.
I've traveled through time?
Now it's clear the creature has turned to roll its eyes.
To make it brief, yes, you did. Yes, like on TV, just completely different. No, we don't keep a record of lottery numbers. No, we have no interest in killing fascists while they're still children. No, we can't start the paradox that the universe is predetermined and free will is an illusion. Yes, that can be a bit depressing at times, but also very liberating if you think about it for a moment. Yes, we know about Back to the Future. Any other questions? Yeah. If you can time travel, why do you have to wait here all these years for my body to be released? Would it not be possible to send me back in the point where your colleague leaves my body in the moment?
The creature nods slowly.
Yes, you'd think, wouldn't you?
No further explanation seems to be forthcoming.
Ask another question.
Ask about sports bets. Never mind. I'm just gonna wait. So, what would you like to know? Who are you? Mention your vegan diet. I have no questions at this. I have no further questions.
Who are you?
Who are you? The creature straightens up.
We
The translation in your head begins with the air of gravitas.
are the great race of youth. We are wise.
We are the wise.
We are the wisest.
Whoa, man.
I'm sorry, surfer voice, so like in my head. We are the wisest species in the whole creation. Countless eons ago, but also in the distant future, we made our mission to gather all of the knowledge of the universe.
I'm sure if you mention your vegan diet, they'll send you away.
Yeah.
We still.
We sent our agents through space and time to observe and study. This is like the brain people from Futurama.
The brain slugs.
When we learned of our demise, when we learned of our demise in this way, we transmuted our spirits in mass into this form that you now see before you.
Your new friend seems to want to do a playful
Pirouette.
pirouette. Is that how you?
It's French.
I know, but I don't know how. Okay, I say words, I don't know how they're spelled. To
Yeah.
show off his body. But since he
So
is,
does everyone.
but since he is resting on your slimy snail foot, the process takes a good 2 minutes.
Snazzy, isn't it? So functional and sturdy.
His scissors rub against each other, in which your device translate as a bashful coffee.
Anyway, to answer your question more directly, I'm Merton.
My name is Blue.
My colleagues and I are
We'll just move on.
I know the word.
Okay.
People who archive things in the Great Library of I can't say that word, but I can Pinnakitis
But
Department of Human Studies, Western Hemisphere Subdivision
pre-nuclear America.
Work Group, or as we call ourselves through
Something-
Amebakits.
So-
Amiibo
Amoebocytes.
sites. Amoeba sites. Sites.
This word is sites.
Yes.
Okay, we're done with this one. I don't care anymore. Great, they're nerds. Pre-nuclear America. Oh my god, we went down the wrong path.
We did.
What?
Pre-nuclear America?
What?
What do you mean by pre-nuclear America? We've had a nuclear.
We had nuclear power stations for a while now.
Okay, look at the way look. Look at this. This should not be here. This is the end of a quote.
Yes.
There's no new quote. I'm having trouble. Martin makes a dismissive gesture with his hand. Well, claw. Oh, don't worry about that. Okay.
Oh, let's talk about vegan diet.
I'm hungry. I only eat vegetarian food.
That is.
No, that's not.
Continue.
Do you have a good vegetarian snacks?
The creature nods confusedly.
Strange question, but yes. It's very important that the food is completely plant-based. You wanna go get a cat? Thank you, Mecca.
Mecca.
I'm doing most of the talking anyways.
Where is the cat?
She went back up. She went upstairs.
She did?
Sorry. Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna put one up there.
Okay. All right.
find
It's
the
just
other
gonna be you and me, guys. You and me. Both of us together. Oh, don't worry. We're all vegetarians. There's no other food options. Our species has evolved to the point where we've been feeding ourselves for ages without harming other intelligent life. Is this whole game made by vegans? Is this whole game made by vegans to propagate veganality? Somehow, the answer doesn't make you as happy as it should. Thank you, bud. I will hydrate. I'm upset. Let's go, champ. I promise there's not vodka or something in there. That's just straight water and Mio. There's no sense of that useful feeling of moral superiority that settles in when you talk about your eating habits. You feel a little down. The yips clack insecurely as with its scissors. So, should I get you something to eat? Oh, never mind, you say grumbly. I'm not that hungry after all. Yes, to promote veganism. This is what you get for thinking with your Johnson. So what would you like to know? I have no further questions at this stage. The creature seems to be baffled by this. Really? None? Nope. Oh. Okay. In that case, we'll set you up for training so you can get to know our new body a little bit better. Once you've made some progress, we'll teach you to write in Yith. And when you can start writing down your life story, Frank can now give you a hand there. They wouldn't say hand. Frank arrives with a machine that looks like a mix between a forklift truck and a spatula. He carefully scrapes your currently still useless snail body off the floor and transports you out of the room. First, you learn to control your new... Okay, this is a montage. The trumpet-like extensions, which simultaneously serves as breathing organ, mouth, and/or waste outlet, proved to be the biggest challenge. You can only eat if your whole body is working on the task. You almost suffocated. It's the boy! It's the boy! Get ready! It's Squeakers! Hey, big boy!
You mean
How
it
you
was like,
doing?
pick me up?
Yes.
I love you. I'm gonna purr.
Oh, big boy. How you doing?
Look at him, just
hanging out. He's just
hanging
hanging out. Thank you, Mecca, for
Yes.
redeeming.
Here
Here's
it
the
is.
boy.
Here's the big boy.
Oh, you're a big boy, huh?
You have a boy.
Oh,
Oh,
big
big purrs.
Good boy.
I'm so happy. So
Are you
happy.
so happy? Oh,
Oh.
I love your purrs. He's a very loud purr. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys can hear him.
You also can't see his tail.
It's straight up and down.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You gonna touch me? Okay. Officer, you almost suffocate several times. We're learning how to use our body.
Ah. What have we stumbled into?
I don't know, man. You sincerely hope that the agent using your human body, is doing a better job of it. When you start to learn the curved sculpt of the Yith, in fact, everything in the culture of the Yith is curved, smooth or circular. They have an extreme aversion to right angles. When you ask,
they have an extreme aversion to ankles.
oh yeah, can't show ankles
No.
either. Yeah, hussy. When you ask Frank about it, he replies something about dogs of the Tindaldo, who live in the corners of time and hunt time travelers. Fair enough. You start to settle in. All in all, Yiths prove to be quite boring people once you actually get to know them.
Their bodies.
Yeah, his purrs do sound a bit squeaky. Like
Yeah.
when he hits the high note, it's like a...
Are you gonna move?
No, he's good. Oh, yeah, now he wants to. Oh, my D. Oh,
My hand is
he wants
down.
head
Yeah.
pets. He wants head pets. Their body.
Also, the squeaking is my chair.
Oh, that, yeah. But he does get that, like.
Yeah. It's like, what are you doing?
I want to hear your purrs. You're a good boy. Okay. Their bodies don't allow for much mobility, and they have no sense of fiction, and they
What are you doing, bud?
reproduce via spores. A very
Spores?
impersonal process, which I like how that was something we asked. That's a process which ensures that sex and love and all of the drama associated with them are completely unknown to their society. Sad. Since you're living in a host body, you're not allowed to take drugs or participate in any exciting or dangerous activities. It sounds like they don't do that.
Wait,
to
I was like, do
anyways.
they even have those things?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you reckon you're still drunk in the game?
I
don't know, man.
dude, man.
Okay, you missed it. There was a section where they're like talking about veganism,
Yeah.
and it was like very heavy-handed. Like, veganism? We don't eat anything that's meat, like the Yith. I was like, wait a minute, is this game just
Yeah.
for veganism? Vegetarian food, okay, but veganism and vegetarianism is a different thing.
Completely
Yeah.
different. I mean, it's not completely different, but it's very different.
Yeah, it is. Either very bland or their taste buds are not very developed. Perhaps it's... Well, you would have the same taste buds. Perhaps it's by design since the species takes... I'm so sorry. And excretes food through a single organ. You would kill a bag of potato chips.
You would kill for a bag of
I
potatoes.
would also kill for a bag of potato chips.
I would kill a bag of potato chips.
I would... have it. When it comes to the point where you're asked to write down your auto, then it comes to the point where you're asked to write down your autobiography.
What is happening?
You write, I don't know, but we're almost done for the night.
Thank God.
I know, right?
You write a truthful account of your life, a mix between spy stories and adventure novels sprinkled with karate.
I mean, obviously, the second one. Your fictional biography has it all. Excerpts from your life and secret agent bomb countdowns that were interrupted only at the last second. In exaggerated romance with political enemies. Twists! And
A twist.
oh, a twist.
A twist.
Oh, a twist. You're eating Pringles right
I mean,
now.
we're gonna
so
eat
good.
chips when
yeah,
we're done, so.
yeah, we have chips and dip upstairs. I feel like that's always something we're like, you guys.
You know what we have?
We have chips and dip. We only eat it when we're together.
Yeah,
At least
right.
I do, yeah. It's completely fabricated, but you don't care about that. You have created a piece of pretty damn entertaining literature that will be the various juices of many yes flowing.
I mean, like, we're not gonna remember it anyway, so we might as well make up shit.
Yeah. If you regret one thing, it's that there are not enough explosions, scenes with hackers, briefing with the president. Explosions.
Yeah, explosions. You give a shrill hoot, and the gift equivalent of a deep sigh. It'll have to do, otherwise you'll end up rewriting the whole thing.
I don't know, Mecca.
Is this meant? I have no idea.
It's a horror. It's a Cthulhu game, so I thought there'd be some
This was
elements of-
gifted to us?
No, I think I bought this. I
Okay.
think because maybe it was. I think it
I
was.
feel it was.
You're
I think
right,
it was
you're right.
gifted to us.
After,
Because I'm not.
This was gifted by someone who's like, oh, they're gonna have to read.
Yeah, right. Because like those are not the games I meant to.
No,
I
no.
mean, even Doki Doki. Like, there's a lot of reading, but there's stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he back. So I'm happy you're here.
After a feudal month, it's finally time for a party in a large
party.
in a large hall. Well, we shouldn't have a question mark over here anymore. We know where we are and when.
Maybe we're like in an unpredetermined chapter of the story, though.
I guess. One of the archivists. Archivist, thank you, gives an extremely long and boring lecture on the importance of rapeseed oil.
I don't know, man.
Rapeseed oil in various humans and post-human civilizations, and the youth gather around a small bar tables in the area to listen intently as they slip nourishing slime, which is slightly sweeter than usual.
Maybe the people that were arguing in the church were the.
Maybe. Afterwards, there is a competition of solving quantum equations. I know there are Wait, Mecca, did you gift us this? I'm so sorry if you gifted us this. I don't think you did.
No, I thought it was RJ.
It might have been RJ.
So I feel like RJ's like, here's games.
Yeah. The different working groups, complete with nerdy and terrible boring team names. Okay, good. Compete against each other. The archivists of your working group. The tough amoebocytes are kicked out early by the Atlantic Ferhumatins.
Humanitarian.
I just gave up on the word. I was like, nope.
Persistent.
Whatever. To lukewarm applause, as it's partially an organic celebration by youth standards. For you, the most important part.
Your hair is all over my face.
But he loves you.
I know he does.
He loves you.
You were just like,
Oh,
what is this?
No one pays attention to you.
Never.
No one loves you.
Pet my head.
And that's all he wants is just head pats. Oh, he's like sliding down
Oh
onto
my
my
God.
lap now.
His hair is like.
Oh, he's right between us. Look at this. He's bridged the gap between us.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
You happy boy.
Well, you guys watch this while I read. For you, the most important part of the evening is the first contact with other guests of the Ith. Other beings pushed out of their bodies by the agents of the library and hurled through time stand around in the guest bodies and talk to each other quietly. Fortunately, there are some small name tags to which you can see not only their names, working group, but also their species of origin. With you at the table, there are two creatures who are identified as Gregor, post-Mohammedan Eurasia Homo sapiens, and Zahil, daughter of the Hills, second Amazon desert epoch.
It's okay, these words
It's
are
fine.
getting bigger.
You have the urgent need to talk to someone to avoid dying of brain hemorrhage due to the boredom. You talk to Gregor or Zeal? Let's talk to Gregor, because I don't want to pronounce that name. Oh!
Why did it make that noise? Another human being!
The first
contact in months you've had with another person. You turn to Gregor.
So, hi. It's nice to meet you, fellow human being. Where exactly are you from?
Gregor's youth head flops towards you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They can't see it anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He seems to have been lost in thought, but you have the feeling that he is happy to have an opportunity to talk.
Is it true another...
Oh, wait, is this a different...
Yeah, this is Gregor. Is it true? Another human being? I'm so happy to finally be able to talk to a comrade. My name is Gregor. It's Russian. Innsmouth. I'm from Kiev. Gregor's head flaps about rhythmically.
And where are you from? I love vodka.
Comrade?
Leave the party.
Comrade! Tell me, Gregor, what country are you from? Gregor appears to be standing a little bit taller. I'm from the greatest country in the world, of course. The Union of the Soviet Socialist Republics. Only now he does seem to be reading his own name tag. Oh, an American. Tell me, in your time, are the workers of our country finally free? Haven't the capitalist devils surrendered to communism? He's waiting for your answer.
Oh, God.
Yes, you've shown us what's what. Or, I wouldn't quite put it like that. Let's tell him the truth.
I wouldn't quite put it like that.
Yes, Kiev is in the Ukraine, but I did know that. I'm sorry. But they have a very similar voice. I've worked with both. Both of which I cannot do. I will point that out. I wouldn't quite put it like that, you say without getting into specifics. What? Are you serious? Gregor says, and Ukraine is part of the Soviet Union in his time. I'm not justifying myself, but I am slightly drunk, so I need to say something that I feel is correct. You're only saying that because you're bitter. The change in the subject does not add fuel to the fire.
I love vodka.
I love vodka. I love vodka. You crank your scissors perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Gregor's head tentacle twitches slightly. The universal interplanetary sign for who doesn't? And when are you from? And when are you from? Gregor's upper tentacle briefly twitches. Only a few seconds later do you realize that he was probably an attempt at a tired smile, performed by a person in a body that meets exactly 0 of the anatomical requirements for a smile. The last day I remember is celebrating Labor Days with my friends. It was in 1980. I was promised that... Oh, maybe not. I was promised that in 6 years, at the very least, we would be allowed to go on with my life. And I will. Chernobyl, here I come! Oh, no.
Aggressive. With
Sorry.
your flick.
I'm always aggressive with my flick. Luckily, you currently have a robust youth body because your human face would have gone shock white by now.
I don't think we need to warn him. He's not going to remember anything.
Yeah, don't say anything then. Without letting anything on, you listen to Gregor talk about his job in Chernobyl. Security inspector. Impressive. Bringing his family to town, I see. Nuclear power is energy source of the future. Sure.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Mhm.
Leave the party. Goodbye. This is how you pass your time. In spite of your initial bumps, you end up getting more closely acquainted with Gregor, and your shared fate is what ties you together. Over the coming months and years, you will end up becoming friends and sharing common interests. You spend most of your time studying human history, trying to produce a nicotine replacement.
I mean, nicotine addiction is a real thing. Let's not do that. So, yes. Gregor manages to get you interested in the history of mankind and Earth in general, and you spend a lot of time in the library talking to other guests of the youth. You become quite an expert in human history, even epochs, where epochs, yes, where knowledge is almost completely lost to your time. That's like before cavemen types. People. The people before people.
People before people?
The people.
Crabs?
Crabs! No, they're still
His hair is literally...
just, yeah, in the air.
Yeah.
Let's see. Like the Chronicles of Hyperbora.
The Chronicles of Narnia.
The Chronicles of Narnia! You also learn many things about the lives and histories of the Native Americans. Things no one ever taught you in school!
Like we were saying, look at full circle.
And we came full circle here.
Okay.
We're almost done with this chapter, hopefully.
Are you sure?
I don't know, man. You have a long and intense debate with Zekiel. Zekiel. About
Ezekiel!
No. And learn, they're Egyptian.
No.
And learn new and interesting things about yourself. Sometimes, in a quiet moment, you wonder what you would do if you were back in your old body. You get the feeling that you will never really learn to appreciate it. This is how the years go by, and towards the end of your boredom with the Yith becomes almost bearable. And then, your time with the Yith is over. Finally, the day has come. You're being led into the transport room, the same room that you arrived so many years ago. When the process starts, you overhear two of the librarians talk. You have to erase the participant's memory, right? Oh, I thought you were doing that. Oh, shh. And you're gone.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Boston.
okay.
Your apartment.
You wake up. You have woken up many times before after drunken nights in some dive bar after awful parties, which you drink yourself into a stupor. But it's different this time. The flickering before your eyes ceases. The agony, the disorientation gives away to the sense of the clear. Someone's giving a dissertation somewhere. You normally slightly hazy thoughts clear. Not a shallow pond, but several crystal clear lakes. Your memory is filled with knowledge from the intensive studies you have undertaken in the great library.
So much knowledge.
You gaze wanders through the room in which you find yourself. The room sits there calmly between these four well-known walls. You are home on your sofa. Well, technically, it's not your sofa. It's a completely new one without the bugs and rats that had been...
So they cleaned up your place.
They improved your life. Oh, babe. Everything is unnaturally clean. The sofa does not seem to have the one piece of furniture that has been replaced. Later, you'll find out that the Yith you had swapped places with you has not only used the 6 years for highly effective studies, he's also applied for a position at the largest historical museum in Boston. Successfully, of course, because Yith do not do things by halves. No halvesies.
No halvesies.
Your eyes light up as you read the number on your last paycheck. Ooh!
Ooh, buddy.
You hold the paper so close to your face that your nose brushes the paper. Twice a year, twice as often as you normally would, your possessed body has contacted your family, giving what appears to be completely natural, boring, and meaningless confirmations that you're fine. There are postcards from your relatives sending greetings from their holidays. Postcards which say they were proud of you. Proud of what you managed to turn your life around.
So they did good things.
Yeah, they did. That's certainly one way of putting it. The Yith have eaten well. Fresh fruit and the prescribed daily maximum of vitamins, proteins, and fiber to make...
Daily minimum of fiber. Why do they take the maximum?
Yeah! We have a high fiber diet! The Yith are so also exercise. The bathroom, you look like your body has stretched in front of the mirror. You take off one layer of clothing after another.
Why do you have
6 years have gone by. Intrigued, you looked at your face in the mirror, and a few more wrinkles for sure, yet you feel like your life is just beginning. Okay.
Okay, we're done.
Yep.
We're done with this game tonight.
Yes, we can! No, we finished it! We did it! Yeah!
Yes.
You spent 6 years of your life as if you had anything else going on.
Look at that.
Wow, we did it!
We
One
did,
night
yeah.
we did it.
That's
Look at us.
amazing.
I'm so glad we didn't stop before this
Yeah,
chapter.
me too.
Yeah. So, thank you guys
Yeah.
for watching us. I'm gonna go to this guy so you guys can see
The cat.
our lovely little cat butt.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. There's my good boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
His
Krieg's-
hair is literally just...
Yeah. Do you want to know Krieg's favorite way to fight? Let me see if I can get him to do it. I'll just grab his face, and he fucking loves it. He just wants to cuddle now.
Yeah,
but
he's
he
just
does
like,
to do
why
it.
are you doing that? I just wanted to
That
cuddle
was
with you.
definitely an interesting
It
game.
was an interesting...
Will we play it again next week?
No,
No.
absolutely
It's a lot
not.
of reading.
No. I need movement.
Yes, I need something.
Yeah, like some sort of adventure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I mean, it was interesting, but
It-
it was like they spent too much time on each
Yeah,
description of a place.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like,
there was too much time spent on the lighthouse was supposed to be like foreboding and
yeah,
but it was just
no.
monotonous.
Like, I'm interested in what happened to the girl, but
I don't care.
no, right?
Yeah. Thank you guys for stopping by,
Yes.
Becca.
I hope
Bud
you had
Classic.
fun.
Yes.
Yes.
And I hope you enjoyed Krieg,
What do you say?
as everyone does.
Yeah.
We're gonna be back next week. We're gonna be playing a new game. Do you remember what game we're gonna be playing?
No.
Okay. I don't remember either.
We
but
wrote
we
it
did.
down.
We did pick it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna play that next week, and
Oh my god, so much. His hair is like.
it is everywhere on you. We're gonna get Krieg's hair off of us. Thank you again.
Yes.
For joining us, and
What do you hear, bub?
until next time.
Here we are. You say bye-bye?
You say bye-bye? Until next time, we'll see you guys on Tuesday for... Oh, no, are you streaming tomorrow?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, we might stream tomorrow. I don't know. It depends on what time I get home from here, but I'll tweet.
Yeah.
I'll do something. You'll see.
If not, you'll see me on Tuesday. I'm going to be playing We Happy Few again because I really enjoyed it.
Oh.
And yeah,
and then, I should be here next week, so.
GG.
GG!
Bye.